Continuing their conversation with Killor the Mind Flayer, Jack asks about the whereabouts of his daughter. Killor reveals that the little girl is currently on the lower levels of the dungeon, residing on the fourth level. Jack inquires about how to get there, and Killor explains that one must either leave the hideout or use a special portal that he possesses, which leads directly to the fourth level. Jack is hesitant to accept their offer, but the others believe it's the best course of action. Still wondering about his ex-lover Jenny, Jack considers going back to find her. However, Gilmore advises against it, warning that Xanathar is currently holding a meeting, and Jack may risk running into him if he attempts to pursue Jenny. Jack then realizes that it's wiser not to cross paths with Xanathar and instead agrees with Killor's suggestion. Killor leads them to his experimentation room, cautioning the group that there are defects within it. He wishes them good luck as they enter, and inside they find a strange well with green liquid oozing out. Jack and Sid approach the well, wondering if it might contain the portal. Before they can investigate further, the liquid begins to bubble, and 4 intellect devourers leap out, launching an attack. The intellect devourers strike at Jack and Sid, overwhelming them with their psychic assaults. Thorn attempts to heal himself but falls under their onslaught. Sin manages to break free and she shouts, "It's Eldritch Blessing time!" But she misses all of her shots. Luna, seeing this, calmly fires off her arrows and swiftly dispatches the creatures, overshadowing Sin's efforts. With the intellect devourers defeated, the gang return to investigating the strange green well. There, Thor tastes the liquid and finds it revolting. Jack begins to suspect Keylor may have been lying, but before he can voice his doubts, Thorn strips off his clothes and jumps into the well. Sid then promptly tosses his equipment in after him. Thorn does not resurface, and after waiting for some time, the group conclude that there is indeed a portal within the well. One by one, they jump in and are transported through the portal, descending into the fourth level, a place filled with mushroom, zerkwood, and teeming natural growth. The gang look around their new surroundings and soon notice giant footprints leading in a particular direction. They try to avoid them, but Thorn, curious, follows the trail, leading the group to an Etin. Despite its fearsome appearance, the Etin turns out to be friendly, introducing itself as Gibber and Jabber. Thorn befriends the creature and asks if they may rest in this part of the dungeon. Gibber and Jabber agree, even answering questions about the area. Thorn inquires about others in the vicinity, and the Etin mentions an alchemist who resides beyond a section where long spikes hang from the ceiling. The rest of the gang catch up and grateful for the Etin's hospitality. They begin to prepare a rest. Before settling in, Jack finds himself reflecting on his place in the world and his strength. Sin, noticing this contemplation, attempts to persuade Jack to join her patron, but he remains hesitant. Thorn also tries to sway Jack towards his religion, but Jack declines, choosing instead to rest. And now, with Jack drifting off into sleep, he finds himself in a stark white room where he hears the gentle voice of a woman. He assumes this voice belongs to Jasira, as she then replies, confirming his suspicion, and softly says, "Time to come out with the truth." And with that, we reconvene back into the dreams of Jack. Where you then...
I'm in the dream.
You're not in the dream.
You're definitely not in the dream.
As you hear the soft voice.
Okay. I hope you have a good trip.
It's time. Suppose I tell you the truth.
Okay. I'm waiting. I've been waiting for a whole week.
Has it been that long? It's only been a few hours, my boy.
To me, it's been more than that.
The form you see before you. What do you see?
Oh, okay. We're doing this now. What I see is a woman with white long hair, a nice dressing gown. Not too.
As you're
posh.
looking, you're mostly just remembering the image that that you recall from the first time, but
Oh, okay.
staring right now, you don't see anything.
Okay. I don't see anything. All I see is a white void. Do you want to come out and show yourself for a sec?
I am showing you myself.
Well, you're white? Just a pure.
You're white.
You show me the pure void of this whiteness. What's going on?
What the fuck? You mean white?
Wait, what?
Is that all? Just a pure void? What exactly are you? I don't get it. Explain to me.
What you're seeing now is my actual form, for I am formless.
Oh, damn. I thought it'd be much more different. I don't know. I just thought it'd be someone else, but I guess that's clinging on dreams. I guess. Why exactly are you appearing to me now?
Well, we do share a connection,
Oh, okay.
you see, and that's why I've been trying to communicate with you.
Is the connection the rune or the connection more blood related?
Well,
Don't be vague. We don't like vagueness in this place.
you'll have to come find me,
Found out
but I
next
reside on the lower levels.
Next time, D&D on a lower level. Okay, what level is that exactly?
A lot deeper in the dungeon.
Oh, that's like okay. All right. I totally know about vagueness, but all right. So I'm assuming you got a message for me. I'm kind of in a spot where I'm kind of want to deal with something else that's much more devilish in my dreams, but you kind of interfered. So I'm hoping there's something good you want to give me. It's just
Always try to seek power. I wonder that is a part of it.
what? You're being vague, dude. I don't like vagueness just here. Okay, just be straight with me. All right. Just tell
If it
me.
is power you seek,
Thank you.
then follow down the path that I made for you
Oh,
and learn through the weave.
so I'm special. Nice. So you didn't have any sort of conjunction with a man in this area, no? You didn't have any no? Nothing?
Truth is,
Just
you are kind of like a creation.
oh, you mean the good way or the bad way?
I don't understand what you mean, but
Okay, you
you
don't need
are
to go into
connected
detail.
to this dungeon.
Oh, what? Our memory's fake. Is everything I know fake right now? Oh my gosh, we're having some sort of existential crisis now. Thank you for this, by the way.
Your memories are
for-
not fake,
Oh, okay.
but
So I was created in a good way.
you hold a
Okay.
lot of magical potential within you.
Oh. I always knew that. You didn't have to tell me that.
If
You
you
see-
follow
see what-
down the path of the magic, you follow through the weave, then maybe you could have the power to stop him.
I'm
It's-
guessing Alistair.
Yes, you turn and you see the vague image of Hallister.
He looks a lot like an older version of me. I'm not liking this. He quotes to himself. But before we leave, as normally dreams do, what's like your class?
I was
I
an
can't even
apprentice
know.
to the great wizard Hallister.
Okay, but
I've
you-
studied magic under him as a wizard myself.
Oh, thank you. I needed this just because I needed to know. You know, just family closure.
Check.
I want to get to know
Listen to
the
me.
creator. But
What you need to do is wake up.
You know what door is?
And wait, you need to wait. And as you're like hearing the wake up, the voice kind of changes as you start to hear the voice of Gibber and Jabber as they're going like, wake up! Wake up! Wake
What?
up! As you all have rested.
Yay!
Yay.
So get back to your stuff. Why did you draw a KKK person?
I don't know, man.
Because you're
that weird.
speaking to a wizard
Oh.
apprentice. And
Who is white?
So he's freaking Kanye West in the flesh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I had a nice dream. He's kind of pissed off in a sense. He wants someone different, but he's having a little bit of existential crisis to himself. His whole creation stuff. Yeah, he's awake.
Funny man, you took a while to wake up. Everybody else wake. As you see, like Sid and Thorn and Luna and Nono, they've all kind of like got up.
Oh,
This
it's
is
just
almost
old age.
dead. Can I still take his stuff?
he's almost dead. What?
Oh, we thought you were dead, so we're talking about dividing your stuff.
No, I wasn't dead. It was deep sleep. Thorn. Don't you know the difference? Do you know medicine? Do you know how the body
Listen,
works?
we kind of already agreed that Luna would get the lion's share because she's kind of like her daughter or whatever. But
I wouldn't call her that. My daughter. That
and Miss Princess over here would get a pretty big share too.
she's already rich. You're feeling the rich.
But
She's
we
like,
kind of already
well-
agreed on it.
So you were gonna give
Well,
an
how else
aristocrat
am I
more
supposed to
money.
get richer?
Do you see what I mean? Thorn, you are not a good guy.
Well, we
How could you be
divided
swindled by this?
we divided the shares. I feel like pretty equally. So
And what would you've gotten if I was dead?
oh, just your sword.
The sword that can't leave my hand.
Yeah, I wanted to test it out since you're dead
Okay, go on, take it.
right now.
Take my sword. Go on. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Take it.
I take his sword.
So Jack gives you the sword, you take it, and as you grab the sword and you hold it in your hand, it disappears and it reappears back into Jack's hand.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
well,
Didn't
does
work.
anyone have? Wait, let me just check for a second if I have some rope.
What are you gonna do? What? Tie my hand and see if it's not gonna work?
Jack, can you put
Yeah,
your
you
hands
could cut
behind
his
your
hand
back,
off and
please?
give him another one of those potions.
That's
I
true.
don't know if you recall us being freaking trapped last time. They tried to do that and they couldn't take off my hand. It's stuck to my hand permanently. My
Is
God,
that-
I wish it was you who had this sword, but it can't be that
Can
way.
you just put your
Trust me.
hands behind? Can you just put your hands behind your back, please?
Listen, we got caught in that place and my hands were tied. Do you not
Can
remember?
we just put your hand behind your back, please?
Fine, whatever. He just does it.
I bind Jack's hand. I also-
Jack, are you resisting at all at this, or you just let him bind your hand?
He's tired.
Okay.
He's not in here at the
Alright.
moment.
So Thor, you
also-
grab out the rope and you bind his hand.
I also bind his legs.
No, that part I resist.
Alright.
what are you doing, Dawn?
So as he's resisting, Thor, can you make a survival check? And Jack, can you make a strength saving throw?
Can I just charm him?
Huh?
Can I just charm the guy?
That's a high roll.
Your hands are bound. What spell are you using?
Charm. No, it's my hand, not hands, right? Is it plural or singular?
No,
I
both
thought
hands
your
are
Yeah.
both hands are
Oh,
bound.
hands, plural. Oh, I didn't hear the part. I thought it was a hand. Oh, well, it's happened already.
Let's see. Charm person is verbal somatics, so you will need hand gestures to do it.
Okay, well, then just kick him away.
Yeah, make a strength saving throw.
How do I get my? Yep. Actually, yeah, this is better. This is actually this is better if we ban me up actually. Strength saving throw. Then they good. 13,
So
21.
you see Thorn grab his like rope as he begins to tie up your legs, and you're like, oh, hold on a minute, as you begin to kind of like shuffle your legs, but. Even though you try, like Thor manages to like hold on and with a lot of great strength, manage to keep your leg in place that he is able to bind your legs. So now your arms and your legs are tied up.
Are you two just gonna let them do this to me? Really?
Well,
All right.
you let him tie you up to begin with, so I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, so this is what friendship means to you guys, huh? Really?
Well, I thought you were
This is what it
enjoying it.
means to me after all we've done. You gonna let him just do this to me, huh? All right, I see how it is. No,
Well, I
go
don't know
on,
what he's
do
doing.
it. Do it, do on. Just do what you're gonna do.
Take a sword.
Like, I don't know what he's planning.
He took the sword. That's what it is.
So you take the sword, and as you take the sword, it disappears from your hand, and then it reappears right into the hands of Jack.
Oh. Wow. Who could have thought that could happen? Oh my God. It's like, wow.
I really thought that would work that time, actually.
My God. Oh, you thought it would work, huh? You thought that would work when I told you specifically what happened.
What happens if you're unconscious, though?
You know what? Do you want... just baffled.
Well, it was in his hand while he was asleep, wasn't it?
Sin, you know what happens. He looks at Sin. You had this all before me.
Well, I'm saying it didn't leave your hand even while you were sleeping. So you were unconscious then.
That's a good point. All right, I untie Jack. I guess there's
No, I actually like being tied up. leave me tied up. I'm done. You're gonna have to freaking piggyback me now, huh?
The new part of Jack has been unlocked.
Awakened.
Can I resist him untying me?
Well, you'll have disadvantage. I'd say.
Okay.
Since you're
What do I
tied
need? What is a strength check?
up. Make a strength. Make a strength saving throw.
5.
Yeah,
These
Thor
people are really
manages
weird,
to
Luna.
untie you, and like you try to just be like, no, fuck it, I'm tied up, but then you, without realizing, the ropes have already come off. So it's just like, I've already done it.
I'm so sick and tired of you.
You are a bit sick, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm dying. Actually, wait. It's been 9 days, right? How do I look?
It hasn't been 9 days. It's only been like
I mean,
4, I think.
4 days? Wait,
Yeah.
what? Yeah, it's been 4 days. Sorry, on my thing I put like 9 days left. Sorry, on my bio. Been 4 days. So how do I look?
You look pretty fucked up, man.
Okay.
You look pretty bad, but if you take this mushroom soup I made, then you may feel better.
Okay. No, not me trying to show like any rudeness towards you, but I'm not gonna trust
It's good. You should try it.
Netting's cooking. And you've
Yeah,
tried it
right.
before. Okay, there we go.
Good.
But test
I made a mushroom
You should have
soup
it.
for everybody.
Oh, thanks, man. You're a really
Uh,
nice guy. Jab, was it?
Jibber.
I am a gibber and I am jabber.
Oh, okay, so you're Jib, you're Jab.
Yeah. Do you not know how to say full name?
No. It's like a nickname, you know? Like,
Sometimes hard for me to say full name. Like, there's these funny fish people. They have a long name. Yeah, very long name. It's like, pula blibba. So I just call them funny fish people instead.
Who are the funny
Cool.
fish people?
Funny fish people are like further down the cavern. If you go all the way down and take a left, you should see some funny fish people.
Are these
Yeah.
funny fish people nice? Funny fish people?
They're pretty funny.
What do it taste like?
I've never eaten funny fish person. Yeah, me too. They're kind of smelly.
Well,
Yeah,
have
but
you
I'm
tried
sure once you
cooking them
cook 'em
before?
up, they'll smell pretty nice.
If smell bad, probably taste bad. At least that's our rule.
What about cheese?
What is this cheese you speak of?
Oh, it's just
Look where we are,
delicious.
as if they've made cheese before.
Oh, I was trying to tell them about cheese, right? It's this really delicious, creamy substance. It doesn't smell the best, but it tastes great. And you know what it's made of?
No?
Fish people.
Oh,
Spreading misinformation.
Is
I
it?
love that.
Yeah, of course.
Soon just tilts her head asking, is it? Not knowing.
Make a deception
Maybe-
check, Thorn.
Let's see that roll, boy.
This is about to be the best roll of the
That's
night,
right,
guys.
Sim will believe it anyway. She doesn't know about making
I'll make
cheese.
cheese.
Was my
What does
deception?
she need to know about making cheese?
Oh, there
Oh
we go.
my god.
Perfect.
18. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, they're like they don't know the food. They don't know how food is made. They just gotta eat whatever. So they're kind of like,
oh, okay.
Would you like to try cheese?
No thanks. Yeah. We still stick with the rule. If smell bad, probably taste bad.
That's so limiting, though. You know, it's always nice to try different cuisines sometimes. And I think you might enjoy the fish people. You know, get some protein in your diet. I mean, if you only eat mushrooms, you won't really get big and muscly. Like me.
as he looks at himself, and he's like,
I'm pretty muscly anyway. Yeah,
No, no, that's
we
just what
work out.
me. Oh, same. What workouts do you do?
Oh, well, I like go over there, and then I go over here, and then I go over there, and then I go over here.
Posing. He's doing this.
yeah, he is.
Can you imagine posing? Yeah.
That seems like good cardio, but I don't know if that's enough resistance training. You know,
I don't-
especially as you get older.
You
it's
say very
important
funny
to-
words, funny man. Yeah, you like the fish people.
Hey, Thorn. You know my daughter is in peril every single second of the time.
I was just trying to do a thing, man. It's fine. Let's go rescue your dumb daughter.
What did you just say?
Let's go rescue your dumb daughter.
Okay.
Well, we don't
Oh,
know if she's
you're-
done yet.
You two are literally on thin ice here. Okay. I
Well,
have
it's
no
your
mood for
kid,
jokes and
so-
jests.
It's his kid.
Oh, you don't know either. When was the last time you saw her?
The last time I saw her, it's been a while. I don't know. I was gonna see her until she got captured by the freaking the eyes of Xanathar, which you guys are highly fugitive now.
You know what's hilarious, Jack? She doesn't know what you look like. So if I reach her first, I could just lie and say that I'm you.
First of all, she does know what I look like. All right.
What age was she when you saw her last?
Since when do you know my story, Thorn? Since when did you write my chapters in my book?
What? I read it
He
while
is-
you were sleeping. How old were
He is dodging
you?
the question.
How old were you when
He is dodging the
You-
question.
your daughter saw you? When your daughter last saw you?
You went to my book? Okay, fine. If you went for my book, what did I write in chapter 12?
I don't have a good memory.
Okay, exactly. Your memory isn't terrible. How are you a medicine? How are you a doctor of any kind? You know, I don't think I believe your story about this weird goblin dude that you praise all the time. Are you sure you weren't like hallucinating all the time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You sure? All right, cool. Do anything related to whatever he taught you, like some magical stuff, huh? This chaos magic you have that you keep
Right
preaching
now?
on about. Right now, do it.
Okay, I'm gonna make a. But if I do it, you have to drink it.
Makings. I mean, do some actual magic.
But my magic is alchemy.
Anyone can do alchemy, Dawn. That's the
Okay,
magic.
let's-
Magic
okay,
is
let's have an
pure.
Let's
Yo.
have an alchemy off right now.
Sure.
Come
I can do whatever you do 10 times better.
on.
Okay.
Are you gonna get the alchemist involved?
Right,
What
your
alchemist?
teacher, which we think it is nothing.
What alchemist? Jibber.
Yeah, that alchemist guy that I told you about yesterday. Yeah, you know.
Oh, right, he has bad memory, Jibber Jabber. Don't worry about it. I'll
If
guide
you're
him
going
towards
to
it since
have
he's
an
such a precious
alchemist
child.
off, maybe you should speak with the alchemist to judge your alchemist off. Yeah.
That's a pretty good suggestion, actually.
Good point. Yeah. Then we can see what real magic looks like. Real talent looks like.
Let's go find this alchemist, and then we'll rescue your daughter and tell her how her dad lost an alchemy off.
Let's just go. So,
You can't fill up
Funny
the
little
cabin with the
spotlight.
spointy bottom tops.
he's not paying attention at this point. He's just walking off.
Pointy bottom tops. All right. Thank you, Jibber
Thanks for
Jabber.
the place to rest, Jib Jib.
And the food. It was delicious.
Anytime. I'm always here. Yeah.
I guess look after Luna if she's just staying there.
She's out of it.
No.
It's like a,
Luna's
can we make it
enjoying,
like her character trait?
Luna's just enjoying her mushroom soup. Along
Yeah.
no.
We have to make that character trait that she zones out most of the time whenever she's like, where are we going? Why am I leader? Why am I always leader?
I'm following
You know
you.
what? Someone take a lead. Why are you following me? Why don't you guys just
You said you know
take
where it was.
initiative?
But you just took off
No.
on your own.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
took
you
off
just altered the
because
bad
I need to
memory
go
and
find
decide
my
what-
daughter. I don't want to start talking to some random Etten about stupid things like cardio and mushrooms and cheese. I'm
Yeah,
here on
there
an
she is,
important mission.
yeah.
Sounds like you need some core cardio, mate.
So it's like you need to just mind your own damn business. Now where are we? I want to get out of here as soon as I can. I need to get down to lower levels.
You
Now
can go
let's
back
just
and
possible.
ask
You headed where
Jabber.
you were going.
Well, I don't know where I'm going, Sin. But since since you're like a dragon water deep kind of goes close to Sin, why don't you lead? Starts pushing her towards with your mighty sword and your mighty killing and your mighty riches. Go on, lead us.
Fine this way then.
I
Is
love
there a
playing
way up
dickish
this way?
characters.
Looking at that way, I mean, you're just seeing like a wall.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, don't laugh. This is where you were walking to.
Oh, part of my plan.
Have you ever heard the story about the lusty Argonian maid?
Yeah, I wrote it.
Oh, you did?
It was me. I penned that entire book myself.
Yeah, it's kind
Uh,
of sick.
Sick in what way?
Sick in your head way.
Oh, well, that's just acquired taste, you know. It doesn't matter. You know, it's a bit of a intellectual stimulation that you possibly can't, render in your mind.
It's an Argonian.
He made up
What's-
this weird race of hypersexual lizard people.
It's based on the Draconians, actually. It's not really made up, but yeah, go on, continue. Continue leveraging my work.
And it's really pornographic. I wouldn't recommend it.
To smaller minds,
What's that?
to smaller minds, it could be pornographic, but to much more higher intelligence, different story. Also, you don't need to know, Sin. You're too young for that. Just continue leading us to where we're going to go. If you can't even
How old
know
are
where
you,
you're going. He's 19.
19?
Well, in human years. I don't know what she means by in her race. Half drow, half elf.
A year is a year?
Fair enough.
You're still a baby for elf people, right?
You know? I'm a full adult, thank you.
Pretty much an infant, if you think about it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you have like what 300 years left.
As you step
I
forward
don't live that
in
long.
your conversation,
How are
you then
stepping
come
on
across
me?
the cavern where, looking at the, like looking around it, you then start to see what are like stalactites from the ceiling, pointing like down. It seems to be about like uh, 20 feet up above, and
I'm
you
gonna
can
do
see there's quite a lot of them.
I
perception
think
check.
this is what Jibber Jabber was warning us about.
Oh, that's a. They get 23 because I'm a disadvantage by accident. Fine, perception check.
Roll it again without your disadvantage.
23. Ah. We'll get 14.
Looking at
Oh,
the looking at the ceiling, looking at the stalactites, seem mostly like formed by the cavern, from what you can
Okay.
tell.
I want to see how loose it would be to come out.
Some
is it
seem like
shaking?
different shapes
Okay.
than others, but that's like kind of what you can mostly make out.
Oh, okay.
Jibber Jabber did warn us about this, right? He said not to go ahead.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah, he said be careful of the down spikes.
You should not remembering anything wrongly there, Thorn? All the juices you make, potions you
What,
drink,
do these come down
fumes you
easily?
take.
All right, I'm not gonna respect that. All right, let's just go forward towards our death.
So dramatic.
Well, shall I shoot one?
So, are we stopping here?
Oh, do you want to go on? You said it was dangerous.
I mean, you guys don't believe me, so just freaking
Okay,
let's go.
you first.
Right, so as you step forward there, Thorn,
You immediately die.
from that point, one of the stalactites looking back. Who has the highest? Actually, I'll just say Sin because you're there. So Sin, you actually see this stalactite from the top. It seems to be a bit more organic as you start to see it slowly like move, and as Thorn steps right in front of you, it falls down as you see this creature kind of like come forth from the stalactite
Oh,
as it's going to then take a bite.
assuming. Oh.
Told you I should have shot it.
Thorn. So it
Be grateful it's not a
drops
mimic.
down. That's only gonna be a 14 to hit.
Did he not like
Doesn't
just dexterity save himself? Or was that a surprise?
So as it drops, and Sin, you basically take notice of this. This creature, you actually get out of the way, and you now see this creature up here down.
How is
As it is now on the floor, it is this bizarre,
God.
like kind of has like a sort of slug shape, but it's very fleshy, and then you could kind of see like this eyeball at the side of it, but at the end are like these sort of claw protrusions coming out as it begins to then, as it misses, it begins to move.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Can I keep it as a pet?
As it then
Wow.
Ew, why would you want that as a pet?
climbs up onto the wall. And you can sort of see it going onto the wall.
Can you ninja check with this?
I
To see
Eldritch
if it-
Blast it.
Don't
Before she
hold your
does it?
breath. Can you charm it, Jack?
I will do the ninja check before even we can
Alright,
spell
but-
slow on that one.
Make a roll for nature.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know this creature. It's bizarre to
Can I
me.
roll for nature as well?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I roll for nature as well?
This is a very
Oh.
weird creature to you guys. Yeah, go ahead, roll for nature.
Oh, great. What does she know?
Well, Sid, you've heard stories from like your maids and maybe even your mother as like a bedtime story, where back in the Underdark, where they sort of tell Drowls about the piercers from above, where if you are a naughty child, they could send you to the cavern where you have to sleep, and maybe one of these things will fall and take a bite at you. And like you generally know that these
I'll
things
explain that
like
to the
to
rest of
go
them.
up on the ceilings, and then they generally wait for their prey to come down.
Suki know a bit more than that, or just same thing kind of thing for with Sid? Because she got 14.
I didn't see Luna do it. Luna pretty much knows roughly about the same information. She's like, her stories, like she's probably seen them about in some places where these creatures, they go up onto the ceilings and then they fall down once they have their prey.
Okay.
Sin explains what she knows of them.
So let us know. Bedtime story. Great.
Dion, they look disgusting. Look at them.
Did you like
So-
you look kind of grotesque?
I just want to say
Can
I
we
told
kill
you
it?
guys so. I just leave it.
Yeah, well,
Do we need to go down this area? I'm pretty sure Jibber Jabber said not to go down here.
As it climbs
Let's
back
just
up
kill it.
and then it's on to the ceiling itself. You guys, at this point, find it pretty hard to discern where it is, as it ends up kind of being disguised among the rest of the stalactites.
was no one keeping track of the creature?
Well, I was too busy explaining what it is.
Ah,
So are we going down further, or are we turning back and?
I want to
Looking
look at the
forward
floor for the footprints that may have
All right.
come down here. Perception
guess.
check?
Make a survival check.
Check. I'm bad at these, aren't I? Yeah, wisdom. 14. Do I see any footprints or anything that lead towards here?
So you can see some footprints. You see like you're not quite sure of the shape of like who it belongs to, but you can see footprints that are following this path and it's going up to the north.
Okay,
And you
so
also
you done
see
41.
some footprints kind of like going further this way.
Okay.
What are
Well,
you doing? You can't just make rolls. You got to tell me what you're doing.
I'm looking at some of him. I'm copying Jet.
What the?
Okay.
Just Luna
Um,
behind Jack doing it the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah.
he's just-
Spider-Man.
Yeah. You just see
Uh.
Jack go down, and as you end up going down, you're like, oh, wait, okay, I'll do that too. And then, like, you start looking, and you recognize that there seem to be human, or what you think are human, footprints
Where?
going up, like, to the north here. You can also see the other footprints, but you're not quite sure what the shape of these creatures are that are going down
He's-
this way.
What Jack's mainly doing is trying to discern if it's like a small footprint comparable to like a small young girl. That's all
Yeah,
he's trying to
tell.
discern. Okay. Does he notice Suki like doing the exact same thing behind him?
Wait, there,
You,
look like
you turn
human
around and you
footprint.
see.
What, Luna? What do you say?
This look like human footprint going up north. Wait,
Okay. Is it just one pair or two pairs? Like, what's the size of the foot?
What is the
look like
size, man?
one.
What?
I don't
Wait, what
know-
did you say?
I don't know what the other footprint is, but there seems to be one set of footprint going up north, look like human.
Can she point it out to me so I can actually see if it's the size, to shoot the size, something?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, looking at it, like, you don't know, like, whether it's human or not. You kind of are just basing it from what Luna is telling you.
Okay, so that's human, and this one's also the same thing. You don't know if it's human or not. The one down here.
yeah, I don't know. the other one.
Okay. Here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go for the one on the left. Actually, wait, no. Should I do that? Who's leader here? Hey, leader, Sin. Where do you think we should go?
Where's footprint?
Maybe follow the human path?
Okay, that's your choice.
Uh,
And then
Before we go, I want to try something to try and bait out one of those worm things.
I think we have the same idea, but go ahead.
And I cast minor illusion and
Same, I was
create
gonna
a
do that.
realistic looking halfling.
Can I help her to make it much
Yeah.
more, even more realistic? Like maybe change temperature or something.
So, what minor illusion are you casting? Sorry.
It's a realistic looking halfling.
Okay. So you form this like image of a naked halfling
Oh, great.
appear. It doesn't have any
Matching naked
privates
stuff.
because you like. If it does, it looks more like what you last recall of Greg's privates that you tried to
Oh, great.
leak it. But it's a
This is a
bit,
well-hung halfling.
but it's a bit blurred. Like it's censored because you're not quite sure of the image fully. But the rest is all this naked halfling appear right underneath in this spot. That is
That's what
bold.
they look like, isn't it, Jack?
I never looked at him.
Technically, it looks like a naked dying DeVito.
Oh, great. Nice. I don't know, Sin. I don't know anything else apart from my own. So, yeah.
I mean, that's not true. I read your
Or does it look
books.
similar to yours?
That's that silence. That's it. That's what he says. Sin, you would not have a discussion right now. Okay, this is highly inappropriate content we're discussing. Let's
I
just
just asked
focus on
Jenny. Can ask Jenny when she comes back.
if she comes back.
What about you, Fawn? Is it because it look right?
That's a bit small.
No, they're meant to be bigger.
Okay, Mr.
typically,
Ego, Mr. Egocentric. All right, listen. Are we
Interesting.
getting a thing down here? Is that
Also,
thing working?
you forgot to add the foreskin bit.
All right, wait. We're still considering
Oh,
resisting this
I
one.
don't know what that looks like.
It's kind of like a glove at the end.
Because-
Well,
I'm guessing the
It's
creature's not
really
working.
different to mine.
As you
What?
guys are discussing the finer details of how to make a well-endowed halfling, nothing seems to be happening. You just have this naked halfling that's bold
Is it in the same
center of
spot
the room.
as where the thing is? So where did she place it?
She placed it here, no?
So the same
let-
spot.
Let me put my clone.
Echo Knight.
My Echo stands next to me. We dap each other up. We can, I just tell him just go out there for a second, bro. And I place him around like here,
You place him around where, sorry?
around here.
Okay. You place him around there, and nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna place a sound that echoes throughout this whole area. And then like a really loud sound, just in the middle, so that can reverberate around the whole area if that's possible. I'm gonna play like a loud like
Where are
drum
you placing the sound?
right in the middle.
Okay.
yeah.
Does anything happen?
Is
But,
this
like-
romantic?
Okay, so you put... how are you putting a sound in the middle? Like, are you using minor illusion for that, or...
Yeah, man illusion. Sorry, man illusion. That's what because I just read it. You can just put a sound. I get my lute out and just start like hitting the strings really like hard. Make a drum sound.
I'll be honest, this is not my favorite song you produced, Jack.
It's not meant to be a song. It's meant to be a sound. Two different things. Get it right, Thorn.
At the moment,
Honestly, kind of sucks.
you then
Yeah.
see like two of these creatures fall down
Would you look at that?
as
Magic.
they like fall down to the ground, and then they kind of like squirm, and then they like go as they.
Then shoot! Sid!
I
Shoot
Eldritch
it!
Blast one. Eldritch Blast that one.
All right. Roll see if you hit.
No, get it, bow and arrow. Do something.
Can my
Go on,
clone
get up.
also go for a swing?
18 will hit. The 13 will not hit.
Oh,
So he doesn't kill it. Man.
So you fire off your Eldritch Blast, and as you do, it hits the creature as you see bits of its flesh come out, but it begins to squirm as it goes onto the wall here, and you're getting your echo to
Just
hit it as well.
Yeah, Chase try to decapitate.
All right, so your echo could do an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So roll to see if you hit.
I need to put a visual aid.
For his echo. Okay, give me a sec.
Nice. Thank you.
Echo. Yeah. Just.
oh, does that mean you got 20 AC now?
Damn, you strong. Or you quick on your feet.
You're using your short sword and shield rather than your big axe.
Yeah.
So a 19 will hit.
Only 6 piercing damage.
So you cut off a bit at the end of it, as you kind of see it squirm off as you cut it off, and it kind of wiggles a little bit. But then you see the creature start to move as it slides through, and it starts to head towards the wall. As you start to see it kind of burrow into the wall, currently burrowing onto the wall, climbing up at the moment.
I pick up the tail and add it to my stash.
Well, that was eventful.
How's your again?
I have no
they
idea
issue
what version I'll use this for, but I'm gonna use it.
Can I dash to the side?
And yeah,
I'm
you
doing
can dash.
Wait, hold on. Before I do that, so as they're burrowing in, can Jack count? But then he wouldn't know how long.
Can Jack count? That
And
is
they're
the
both
question.
bleeding now. Can't we see where they're bleeding from?
Oh yeah, good, yeah. Shouldn't be dripping from the ceiling.
So
From here now, he wants to count up until a point where you can see the bleeding.
count
see how
what
long
though?
it takes.
What are you counting? Sorry.
I'm counting how long it takes for him to climb up the wall into the ceiling to that kind of thing. So just from the bleeding stuff, he wants to count until he sees bleeding. See how fast it goes.
So
That's possible.
you're seeing, which one are you keeping an eye on? Then? Are you
Is he
keeping
both
an
of
eye
them?
on one of them?
Both of them.
I mean, it's a bit hard because one's in this direction for you,
Okay.
and the other
which
one
one's
is more than 20 feet away from the other one, and you're
What's the one
you're
that
gonna
was
be turning your head. You
Alright.
can't really quite keep an eye on both of them.
I want to focus on one that got cut. This one, the one that got bleeding.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so looking at that one, you can see it. It seems to climb at a pretty fast rate.
Okay.
As it begins to climb, you can kind of see it go up to the ceiling, which took about 15 seconds or so.
Okay.
And then because you focused intently, you can kind of see that it is up on the ceiling. It's waiting up around here. As it then kind of starts to hang, and you can kind of see it's hanging like a stalactite, but you could kind of tell where it is.
All right. It's going to be so specific, but from that information that I have of how they look like, can I now identify which ones like that? Just from the knowledge check from that, right? Makes sense,
So
right?
keeping a close eye on that one.
And compared to other stats,
Make a perception check.
advantage, please.
Um,
Come on, I know what it looks like.
Please.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
make a
they-
straight
You're
perception.
kind of in dim light, though.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
you
do
have
we-
disadvantage in dim light.
all right. Do you want us to die?
Yes.
No.
So
Okay.
make a straight check.
Perception check. Okay. Oh my days. My eyesight's so
So
bad.
Oh,
you can
God.
make out specifically where this one is because you've kept your eye on it. But the other ones, you're not quite sure how long they've been hanging, or well, how much they've aged by, if they have aged,
Can
or
I
even if
check?
they're quite young. So it's a bit harder. You could try to check it out, but I'm going to say you will have disadvantage because you're not as quite looking out for it as much as Jack is because you didn't tell me that you were focusing on it like Jack was. So you can have a check, but you're going to have disadvantage.
I'll tell to put disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mhm.
I'll probably see nothing.
Probably get higher than me.
Yeah.
Oh no, you won't.
Yeah, I mean, you're not quite sure what they look like because you didn't quite pay attention to the one that was climbing. So you're not
Not bad.
sure like where the other ones could be.
I'm gonna do it
say
again.
perfectly right, like, because I feel like perfect vision. Like,
Do you?
Sorry, what?
I have perfect vision. So, it's just like daytime for me.
It's not so much the
Like, can I
vision, but
see them?
rather what they kind of look like enough for you to make a distinction against this stalactite because they look very similar to it.
If I do I know specific details of the thing now, or it's just vague ideas of what it is?
You have sort of more vague ideas.
Okay, cool. I was gonna try to
You
convey
can
it to Sin, but
you can kind of tell the difference. At least specifically, like with this one, it's more of a case because like
you'll keep an eye on it.
you've kept an eye on it that you can immediately tell what's different about it.
Okay.
But like if looked elsewhere, maybe you could kind of tell, but you're not too sure.
Can I convey to Sin the information since I know that she's pretty much of like a dweller of the darkness? She should at least point out at least certain discrepancies of it. Can I tell her that? And then she do a check on that, advantage check?
You could tell her what you know.
Okay. Jack kind of goes up to Sin. He's like,
But you
okay,
can still
these-
see this one, right? So can't you just tell me where this one is?
yeah, I guess so. I was trying to give you like details on how it looks like so you can actually tell it more apart. But yeah, I kind of go towards her and tell her about this creature over here. She can shoot it down.
Oh,
Would
damn,
that
I
allow her to shoot it?
didn't even see that.
Yeah, well, could
Do
be
you want
over
me to shoot it?
surroundings. It's up to you. You're the dragon of Waterdeep. I'm only the speaker.
Well, if we kill it, we can study it more.
That's a fine way of looking at it, Sin. You go right ahead.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Don't miss.
7 hits.
Nearly a crit.
Damn. Pays to be a scout.
That's 17.
Yep, 17.
So you fire up your 2 shots of Eldritch Blast, and as it does, it hits the creature. In which, at that point, you like see it as. How do you want to do this?
It just releases from the ceiling and just flops on the floor.
Okay, so it goes, and as you see it, and then kind of you hear the noise as it falls down to the floor, and it's just kind of like, and then kind of wiggles a little bit, and then just pops down.
So from that
So,
noise, did it not
can I
all
take
just
it?
come down? Oh yeah, go on.
I have my shadow clone pick up its corpse.
Can you shed a cloud pick up stuff?
So
It's
bareback.
physical, isn't it?
Let me see what it says here. Action. Let's fest echo. Blah blah blah. Translucent gray. Echo was 2. It doesn't say anything about it,
Doesn't say
so I
you
feel like
can or
it's
can't.
yeah.
It
So I
doesn't
guess
really
that's
say it.
DM's choice, I guess.
I'm gonna say at level 7 you can, because right now at the
Yeah.
moment it's just kind of like only reacting to an attack.
Okay, fair enough.
At level 7 it says you could transfer your consciousness to it. So if you get level 7 fighter, then I'd say you'll be able to pick it up.
Fair enough. I'm not risking it with my real life then. I mean,
How
are
heavy
we?
are these penis creatures? Can I pick
Is
it
that-
up with a mage hand?
You get out your mage hand, and as you do, you begin to kind of like lift it up, and you pick it up a bit as it's sort of like um, kind of does weigh a bit too heavy for the mage hand to kind of fully lift. So it kind of
No,
like
I
it
tried.
gets a small lift, and then
Was that nice?
No, it's too big. I can't pick it up.
I've heard that before.
Have you?
It's a fairly common thing I hear for some reason.
Oh. Do you come across these a lot?
No.
I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, I think we're talking about different things here. All right. Well, where are we going?
Up here?
I mean, nothing's attacked you yet, so I'm just gonna follow you. I think I'll leave my clone alive for just 1 second more.
Can I ready a booming blade while I'm moving up here in case we get attacked?
um, so just if you get hit, you'll booming blade it.
Yeah, like a reaction.
Okay. So at that moment, one does begin to start to wiggle as you then take your step and it falls and decides to set down. So first it's going to try. That is a 24.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Okay, so uh, it falls down, and as you do, you start to feel it kind of like pick at your shoulder, in which you're going to take 8 points of damage. But as it does, it kind of like you kind of react to it. You shake it off, and in the air, you're going to try to booming blade it. So
Nice.
do your booming blade.
Not so nice.
12 misses. So as it kind of like bites into you, as you take those points of damage, you kind of like shake it off as it's in the air, and you're like so angry. You charge up your sword and you go for a swing, and then as it does, you've already seen it's already landed onto the ground, and then it's gonna kind of like try to squirm out of the way. So you begin to see it like move. Oh, sorry. My mouth. It's not working. There you go. You begin to start, move down that way.
Everybody attack it.
As it begins to move.
Have we ever tried speaking to it? All right, I go for attack. I go to attack.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Is gonna get the short sword from Mary.
16 will hit. 7 points of damage. All right, so like as you see it kind of like squirm, you quickly see it, you get out your sword, you go for a slice of it, so you do like a cut onto it, but it's still kind of like squirming away as it takes 7 points of damage.
Is it passing it in front of my shadow as well?
It is, so it's going like this way.
Can he attack?
Yep, sure. 23 will hit. 8 points of damage. So as it's kind of like still squirming away, you get out your shadow as you also do the attack, and it goes in for another nick, and parts of it kind of like fall off. You see a little bit of its flesh come off as it still squirms. It's still moving though.
Real?
For
Damn. Yeah,
you
that's
begin to see it kind of like go as it goes into the wall, and you kind of start to see it slowly like climb back up. At that moment, Sin, you can now see like after dealing with that, you then see the pathway forward as you can sort of make out like small tunnel that seems to be leading to some kind of area that's a bit more open up north.
Can we fit through that? Is it like
I
a
can fit
like
through
a
that. Excuse
crawling
me.
tunnel or just a walking?
Seems enough for people to walk through.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna go up.
Do we see where this ended up?
Are you looking at it intensely?
I was looking at it.
So at the moment, it's still climbing. If you
Can I shoot
go
him?
up north, yeah, you can shoot him. 21 will hit. 11 points, so 32 will hit as well, which is 13. So you fire off your Eldritch Blast as two of them fire off, and then it kind of like hits the creature. And how do you want to do this?
The eye just disintegrates and it falls down, flopping around.
It falls
Good
down,
shot.
and it's just dead.
Yeah,
It was nice.
those things needed to die. They're disgusting.
Oh, that wasn't
Hope there's no
not
more.
that bad.
Look at them, they're all floppy and creepy looking.
Yes, but
Yeah.
they're gonna end up being a potion soon. Not too sure what for yet. Maybe dark vision. I go to collect the corpse of the. What'd you say it was again? A piercer?
Okay, yeah, Piercer, yeah.
All right, piercer, body, sans, eye. These aren't heavy, right?
They are a bit heavy. They're like, are you taking the
More
whole
than 10
body?
pounds.
Yeah.
Are you taking the whole body?
Yeah.
If you're trying to take the whole body, because it's like, it's quite a, not like fully large, but a medium-sized creature. So it is like about 20 kilos.
20 kg.
You must be right. You can do it.
Yeah, I can handle 20 kg. But I'm gonna swap it out if I find anything more interesting.
Oh, great.
Hopefully,
Can you like? Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say, hopefully, I can make it into something for dark vision.
I was gonna say maybe cut up a bit, in little chunks.
It deserves better if you keep it whole.
Okay.
No, I don't need any dark vision.
Okay, yeah, we get it, princess. Are you coming, Luna?
So you guys,
I'm only saying.
you are like a tail.
That
You
moment,
just-
like Nono kind of goes up to like you, Thorn, as it's like sniffing at the creature you just picked up, or like trying to.
Oh,
Where you trying to do, no?
You want to taste? No. Okay. How about the tail? I probably don't need the tail anymore. You can have the tail. No. I kind of just put it in my hand for him to eat out of.
He starts sniffing your hand and then begins to take a bite at the tail, and he starts eating it.
Oh god. I hope you don't get.
You can pay
stomach-
me-
Nothing will eat anything.
You can pay me later, Luna.
No, what do you mean? Pay you later. You still owe me. Heh.
Owe you for what?
Last time.
What did I do last time?
Oh my.
Oh no.
So, as you then approach into the area, before like you could even have a quick glance at what this room appears to be, this very tall-looking person kind of comes by as they see you, Sin.
What
And
the oblivion is that?
they like
What
look
in
at
the weird
you
is that?
and they're like,
Oh, good. You're big.
so the noise comes from you. I thought those piercers were up to no good again.
Oh my gosh. Look at this room. Wow. Wow. You really have this
Hello
place well
there.
stocked.
What is that?
Oh my
I do
god.
try. Well,
How did-
hello
how do
there,
you
people.
You find these things in this cave?
Oh, yes, I find many things in many places.
Wow. I'm guessing you're a potion maker, right? An alchemist.
That's what some call me. They call me the alchemist.
Oh my gosh, bro.
What happened to your hand?
Oh, don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention. He kind of like quickly hides his hand. It's a totally normal human hand. That is very
Oh,
normal.
you've got a mouth on your shoulder.
Just don't pay attention to that. I mean, what's with his foot? As he looks at and notices Jack, that looks like a normal human foot, if you ask me. Right?
Thank you. Right? Thank you so much. I've been telling these guys,
Does it?
they're like, oh, your potion didn't cure my leg properly. Like, it's a leg. You can use it. It's even better than it was before.
All right. Yes, I know these people are like alchemist racist or something.
Bro, it's so good to meet you.
I just like
Wow.
potions that work.
Jack just puts his hand in his face.
Hey, my name's Thorn, by the way. What's your name?
You can just call me the alchemist.
Ooh, nice. Listen, so me and this doofus over here called Jack are having a bit of a competition, all right? He said that alchemy isn't real magic, and that the chaos magic infused alchemy I do isn't good because it has too many random effects. I say this in air quotes. So, would you mind just judging a alchemy competition between us two, please? And if we could use some of your resources, that'd be amazing as well.
I have
Oh,
way
so
too many
you're like
interactions
an
with you guys.
You both are very much an alchemist, huh? Like you
What?
mix and match the ingredients and make potions.
I'm an alchemist. He's a hater. I just want to prove the power of alchemy. He said it's easy or whatever, but there's no ideas what he's doing.
Oh, really? So, Mr. Fuzzy Leg, you want to give your hand at the alchemist's table, huh? Because you think it's very easy.
I never said that.
No, alchemy's there for people who can't perform proper magic.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, thank you, Sin. Take off my heat off me. Thank you. Yeah, it's all yours now.
You're joining
Well-
Etusin?
It's all mine. Nope,
Yeah, but
you said it.
It's
See?
kind of true. You can't learn proper magic. So you use alchemy.
Your friend over there
I'm not
is
saying it's a bad
very
thing.
sickly,
It's just
maybe
different.
because of the fuzzy leg. But I can tell you that, with the right ingredients, I can very much heal him. I bet you don't know the magic for that, do you now, Missy?
Well, I don't know it myself,
Well then,
but you could
so much
perform
for
that
your
kind of thing in the future.
magic, huh? And when will that be? I can
Just
do
because
it
I
right
can't
now.
perform it. Go on then.
Well, what do I have to gain from doing it for you guys?
Yeah, you haters.
As proof
I,
to your
you know,
words.
I could have also been working on a potion to help you with your dying, Jack, but I didn't because you're a hater. There, I said it. All this time, I could have helped.
I think death will be the cure to whatever's happening to me right now.
But then how did you find your daughter?
It's called, sarcasm, Sin. Me joking. I don't actually mean it.
Oh,
You know
But,
what,
yes.
Mr. Alchemist? I say we show these losers the power of alchemy and make that potion.
Are you two guys related?
Want me to heal this guy? I don't even know him. You guys just kind of make a bunch of noise from downstairs, and then all of a sudden I'm supposed to heal someone? What do I gain?
That's a good point. Well,
Listen, I like alchemy. Okay, alchemy is one of the forefronts of technological medicine in this day and age. I think what you
don't
do,
start, hater.
I think what you do is that, like, the way he says you is more like he points at him. What you do is remarkable. It has to be remarkable. Just look at this room. Just the epitome of alchemical brilliance, really. So, what about that healing of dying people? I think that little brim hat of yours reveals some sort of high intelligence in there. Want to tell me how to cure me?
Well,
Because I'm a big fan of you. Big fan of Alchemist.
well, I don't really want to make enemies, so come over
Me
here.
neither.
Come over here, boy. Come.
Okay, watch your turn. But yeah, let's go.
Come on. He kind of like pushes thing off his table. He's like, come on, get on the table. Just take a seat.
Wait, hey. Okay, Sin.
Come on,
Okay,
boy.
cool. Okay, Sin. No, none of that. Remember, you're 19. But wait, do you know her blood has like crazy, like, eldritch stuff in it? Just hear the blood.
No. Anyway, he starts to kind of like touch at you. And he's like, and as you feel his hands, they feel very kind of like slimy. Very like cold and
Which one do
uncomfortable.
you touching me with? The one, the deformed hand or the one with the normal hand?
Touching you with
it's
both.
strong hand.
Can I, is there a way we'd like to know what it is or to at least like have a guess at it? To know what he's done to himself?
What guess are you having?
Just to see like what he's actually done to himself. Like, is it some sort of like demon thing or is it more alchemical based? Like, how from the books?
No, but are you making a
process.
guess now, or are you trying to do like a check?
Check.
Okay. Make an
Investigation?
investigation check. Yeah.
Speaking that too. Oh my days, my rolls, man. Single digits.
It's just a normal human hand.
You
I
are
don't know.
kind of disgusted by his hand because it's a bit weird to you, at the very least, that it's slimy. So whether you think that could be because of like the alchemical potions or like whatever he did to his hand, you're not too
It
sure.
just moisturizes.
But he's like touching you. He's like, now cuff for me, please.
Oh god.
Give me a second. I just
Okay. Oh.
wait. What?
Ew.
Whoa. Yeah.
As he's like kind of touching you, he's like, well,
All right. Enough of the prodding. You got any results?
you are a very
Master
sick
of the
man.
heart. That was also my prognosis as well, Doctor. Oh, sorry,
Very,
Mr. Alchemist.
very sick. And one would say that your foot is definitely in need of some work.
No, I think the foot is great.
No. I think you're right. The foot does need some work. Have you got any, like some sort of like prosthetics or some sort of regenerative pure potion for my foot?
Things regenerating limbs are not very much specialty. Usually they require quite a lot of ingredients, and then you might have a bit of a mishap, like you grow a spider leg out of your foot. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, just an
You look-
alchemist humor.
You look directly at Thorn, like stares at him. I know exactly what you're saying.
It seems you've ingested some poison. Say, do you smoke? Do you smoke the special kind of ganji, as they say? Good for you.
I hadn't since last year. There's none in the cave.
You mean
But I did make this
spice of what?
potion. If you want to try it.
Don't try it.
Not very much use. I mean, the one on the table that's coughing. He's very badly sick.
Oh yeah, I think he's been cursed or something. It's like
Have you eaten anything funky?
What happened was I was fighting a beholder and he sprung one of these things and someone, I don't know who, some dumbass, threw a fireball and it exploded. The poison toxins
That was
went into
you.
my body. That wasn't me. It's like a very quick response when he says that. That wasn't me.
Right.
I couldn't cast them then.
You put what? Sorry.
I couldn't cast them then.
Oh, you could have cast it. So he's like, oh, I see. So you got poisoned by like a spore of the beholder.
Yes, because someone decided to throw a fireball. And not tell that someone to throw a fireball.
Well, Doctor, I recommend that we put him on cut his lungs open. If we remove the top part of his lungs and then sew them, I can apply a limb regeneration potion on the lung stubs, and he can regenerate lungs.
That is not a bad idea. Very, very, you other alchemist thought. But I do have another idea, but it might require a bit of work.
Go
What
ahead.
type of work are you talking about?
Well, you see, there is a special gem. Some may say it's alchemists have been searching for a stone. They call it the Philosopher's Stone, and in a way, this is kind of like my Philosopher's Stone. And well, you see, I believe that somewhere deep in the cavern on this level, there is my Philosopher's Stone.
You're telling me
can,
the Philosopher's Stone is in this cavern?
No, I'm being hypothetical. I mean, it's a very important gem to me. I kind of equate it to a Philosopher's Stone.
Mr. Alchemist, you're telling me right now that there is a personal Philosopher's Stone that you own and you lost it in this cave?
Something like that, yes. But it's not a real Philosopher's Stone.
Guys, we have to help this guy get his stone back.
What does it mean to
It
you?
sounds like you're gonna rob it.
No,
Exactly.
You
Sim,
can't rob a stone.
come on, guys.
You don't take an alchemist's stuff. We believe in things like equivalent exchange.
Exactly. Yeah, I would never
What?
steal his
What are you,
powerful
Full Metal?
stone that would make me be able to make any potion.
No,
I
I'm fully
desire.
fleshed, as you can see.
Dumb joke, sorry, continue.
You're fully what?
Fully fleshed, because Jack said, "What are you, full metal?" Which I get.
Yeah,
Oh.
can weep.
Technically, blood's made of iron, so
We need to get that stone back.
Yes, well, I have a special gem, and if I would have that gem, I could then use it and maybe concoct a special kind of potion for you, sir. Now, I know you have a bit of a trusting relationship, but I assure you, if you heed my advice, you will not be coughing as bad as you were, and you will be, how you would say, healed.
So he will
To be
fully
fair,
recover?
Where's
What?
your Philosopher's
it-
Stone?
Will he be fully
He doesn't know where it is.
recover?
Yeah, good question. What she said.
Well, I believe where my stone is
Oh, okay.
somewhere on this level,
But he's not answering
a bit
the
further
question.
south down.
Of course not. It's an alchemist.
No, he just answered it. Hello, can you hear me?
No, she was
Hello?
asking about my if it'll fully recover.
Oh, everyone further.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just ignore it.
He goes, Sorry, repeat the question again. I didn't hear you, Missy, from the back. You might need to come a bit closer. My ears are not as quite good as they used to be.
Will he
Oh, I
Can you have a
can
question?
fully
potion for that.
recover?
Okay, you don't need to shout, you know.
You can't
Yeah,
hear
that's
me,
how,
so I'm talking really loud.
you know, you're gonna awake all the piercers in the other room by shouting. Anyway, will
You mean
you
there's more than
recover?
two?
Did you not see the stalactites? There might as well be all of them.
What?
Oh,
Damn.
So we're lucky. Anyway, sorry,
mean-
continue, Mr. Master Alchemist.
I mean, if you really think about it, what's the difference between like 2 and 200? Anyway, that's just a little bit of alchemist humor for you. In
I
terms of
guess
how
they
you,
didn't get it.
if you would recover, to answer that, you would feel a lot better than you currently are.
If I'm
that's
better,
awfully vague.
Well, I can't quite cure the fuzzy foot, is what I'm saying.
no. It's not
And I
about the
don't know
foot.
why you're
That's
still
not what
holding
it's
on
about.
to a sword. I don't think I can cure that.
He's cursed.
Is that
Oh.
like an addiction, a sword holding addiction or something?
Yeah, I think it is. He won't even let
Jumps
me
off the
carry
table.
it for a bit.
So we got to find your stone, I get healed, and we go about our merry way. Is
What was
that
the
a
name
deal?
of that sword again, Jack?
Thorn.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Jenny.
No, it's Thorn.
He named his sword after his ex-wife.
The name is called Thorn because there's a thorn in my side. You want to see how it works? He throws it.
Do you throw it at Thorn?
He just throws it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He just throws it and then it comes back to his hand. Like, look at that. A thorn
Yeah.
in the back of my hand and whatever. The thorn in my ass.
I've never.
it's not
How
I
would you name it?
thought.
What would you named it?
Roar! You never
Well, I
knew,
renamed
look.
it just for my experience of
You
life.
can't.
What do I? Sorry. What do you mean I can't? What do you mean I just can't? What? I just did.
I named it.
You named it. It's not yours anymore, is it? It's like custody. Wait,
But you don't just
wait,
change the name of things.
Like custody, you say.
wait, hold on. That's not what I meant.
So you will keep custody of a sword, but not of your daughter.
Oh no.
I did keep custody of my daughter. She was in
Hey.
a loving house and she got robbed. Do you not understand how things work? Events?
Hey, Mr. Alchemist, I'm clearly your junior. Before we head off to retrieve your sorcerer's stone, your philosopher's stone, even,
You got wrong, by the way.
can I borrow some of your potion notes?
I'm very protective of that kind of stuff. You really don't want to have a look.
Oh, come on, man. Listen, I'm not as professional as I seem. Okay, guys,
That's a
I have something
statement.
to confess.
I think I knew this.
You're not actually an alchemist?
My alchemy is a bit botched. Okay, my teacher didn't really speak common too clearly. It took me a while to learn how to speak goblin. By the time I learnt, he was killed. So my training wasn't, super complete. I got like 95% of the way through, but if I had like just a master's notes, I really do think I can study it and get better at alchemy. Just so can I please just borrow your notes?
Persuasion check. That's
Yeah,
the-
make a persuasion check, but you can have advantage for your little sob story.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Can I make it as much as I'm out? Can I just I don't know, just debunk?
You can make it a disadvantage. How do I
Just
make it an
debunk the whole
advantage?
There should be like a toggle at the top where it says like normal,
Just
advantage, or
literally-
disadvantage. So you just click on that one,
Above.
like advantage.
Oh,
Above
you
your
see it?
armor
oh,
class.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And advantage starts with A because I can spell. I don't see it.
Ah.
What am I doing?
Persuasion.
What?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay.
That's advantage? Holy shit, dude.
That's with advantage. So he's got 18.
Oh my gosh. Bad.
So he responds. He's like, "Oh, I'll tell you what. because, in some ways, I see a bit of myself in you. If you,
That's your daddy.
if you get me back my Philosopher's Stone, then not only will I heal the young boy, I'll let you have a peek through my notes. But these notes that you get a peek, that's just between me and you, okay? Not even they can know.
They don't even appreciate the craft.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. I need
I
to
have
read
real
those notes.
magic. I don't need the craft.
Shut up, Zen.
Before he leaves, he's like asking about the tiefling daughter if he's seen anyone come by just before he leaves. Does he know anything about the tiefling daughter? Yeah. Anyone? Small little girl, white hair, cute horns, purple in color, tail, always chattering and gibbering. You seen her? Probably try to talk to you.
I think I did see a small girl come by
Tiefling
not
girl.
too long ago. I don't
Hold
really know
on.
the races much. I'm just a human.
Would she have a tail on her? Like a little tail, an appendage at the behind her?
I think so, yes.
What the hell? What? Why she? How did you? Where did you? Why did she come here? What? Was someone with her? Was she by herself?
Someone was with her. Seems they were trying to sell her to me, maybe for some experiment or something.
Bitch. Do you know where they went afterwards?
Well, they left here, and then I heard maybe better deal on lower level.
Son of a bitch. All right. Thanks. We'll get that stone for you. He just walks off. Come on, people. Let's get going.
All
We were
right.
waiting for you.
Jesus. Yeah, well, I have some things to take care of. All right. Where do you say the stone was?
He said it was south from here.
Let's go.
All right. You take the lead, I guess, since you're alchemy bros.
Yeah, but I notoriously have a bad memory. It was south, and then take a left.
Oh, my days. All right. Whatever he says, I'm the opposite.
No, watch out for
I-
the ceiling ones.
I do not trust his statements. He sounds too unsure of himself.
Does anyone have silence?
Silence? Nope.
No.
All right, I just keep going then.
Your echo's gonna go. Sorry.
So wherever you guys, I'm the opposite. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
go
dead
by
yet.
yourself?
Not dead yet. You guys
It's
are
just-
fast safe.
In this moment, Dawn, as you tell everyone and you turn back, oh, you think this path is safe. You then hear something slimy come down as it begins to drop
Oh.
at you.
Great.
It's a 13 to hit, so it misses. As it drops down, you manage to get out of the way. And you can
Knife, was it?
say,
I immediately go to grapple it.
Strength check. I mean, if he succeeds, he should be able to just hold it,
yeah,
right?
make a strength check.
Give me that. Oh, come on. I was getting good rolls this whole game.
Now it's my turn.
You try to grab at it, but then as it does, it kind of slithers out as it begins to move. As it goes through here, and it starts to climb onto the wall.
Do I see this in action?
Are you sure you need to pay attention to it?
No.
Then you don't really see it.
Okay, because I'm going to the left side. Oh, to the right side, I guess. Perspective-wise, facing this way, right side.
In that moment, as you begin to take your step there,
Oh, son
one
of a
begins
bitch.
to fall onto you, which will hit. That's a 19 to hit.
Can I do bardic inspiration? Back off. No.
No.
What's the bardic inspiration you use to
Not
reduce the
the-
AC?
It's the flipping. What's it called again?
Cutting words?
Time
Cutting
out.
words. There we go. Yeah.
So I use cutting words.
Might as well. So I've got 2 more left. It's 1d4, right? Wait, no, it's I think it by 1d8.
It's 1d6, I think, at the moment. Okay, you
Check
post it in the
the-
chat.
Oh my.
Yep.
Putting him to sleep.
see.
Is it the same as your bardic dice?
yeah,
Yeah.
which is 1d8 now.
Which should be. Is it 1d8 now?
Think, gosh damn it. Let me just rush that up again.
It starts at 1d6, right? And then at level 5, 1d8, doesn't it?
So it starts d6, you're right, and then it goes to 1d8 at level 5. Yep, 1d8, baby. I'm not gonna get touched by this thing. Forget what I'm gonna.
So yeah,
Let's
we
go.
Rolls a
1d8.
7. You ain't touching me.
Can I beam and blade it?
So it comes down. As it comes down,
Oh,
you manage to get out of the way. As it plops to the ground.
I feel like it's more just Zero telling him to move than him just saying these words now.
And
There's more
you
impact
can
as well.
try to booming blade it. Sorry,
Oh,
blade it.
yo!
16 points. So you get to slash into it as it takes the 16 points of damage.
Is it going to move?
And then as it's kind of like gets cut up, it starts to squirm off without its tail again.
Can I shoot it before it leaves? Or is it already gone?
It's another 12 damage.
As it does, the resounding boom of the booming blade then begins to kind of like well up as you hear a loud sound. How do you want to do this?
It just explodes
I want to cover
in a
myself
thunderous
with
roar.
my
As it
cloak.
falls onto the floor, you see like this patch of blood onto the ground, with the boom then resonating.
Does it alert the other creatures?
Like one begins to fall onto you, Jack,
Again!
or try to fall onto you. So that is 22
God!
to hit.
Yeah, okay, I'm not spending my stupid bug inspirations for this. Go ahead. Hit me.
So that's 10 points of damage.
Damn.
that's kind of a fair bit.
And also one is gonna go onto you, Luna.
Go away.
Oh, that's a natural one. So it tries to fall
Oh,
down
wow, okay.
and hit, and as it does, it falls to the ground
What's
as
Okay,
you
this?
manage to
blade
get out of the
button.
way.
Ew! Ew! Why is this happening? This is
Blame Sin for freaking booming blade. Can I react to hit it
can't.
with
I
my blade?
Yeah, you could try to booming blade that one, by the way, Sin. So you booming blade the one that landed or tried to land on Luna.
Shall I do it again, or is more going to drop down?
There's only one way to
What'd
find
you-
out.
What will Sin do? Would she do it again? I bet she would.
Yes, you will do it again, okay?
She would do it again. I
think
think
she
she would.
Okay, I'll do
That's
it
why
again. Then.
I guess.
If you guys want me to, I'll do it again.
17 will hit.
Nice. Can I do my attack roll after it?
So that is 10 points of damage. So you strike at
Is it
it,
going to move?
it will move. So it begins to move. Doing 8 additional points, which it is still moving. It starts to kind of like, it starts to squirm. It's kind of like struggling as it's beginning to move. It then goes up to this wall here. What are you doing, Jack?
Just attacking it with my short sword.
Attacking the one that hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. So make an attack roll.
Oh, I miss.
Miss, yep. So you get to attack it. As you do, it gets out of the way. It begins to squirm. It starts going.
Ah, damn, sippy bastard. Ah. That's it, I guess. I mean, can I make another attack roll, or is that what they can do? Like swap
Uh,
to my hand crossbow.
Yeah, you can try to shoot
Situation,
while it's
like,
climbing.
ow. Oh, cool. Damn.
Oh.
Sick.
Come here, I'll do
It's like
mine
a-
as well.
That 14. Jenny, oh, good boy, good boy, good girl, Jenny.
14 misses.
Oh my gosh, Jenny, you miss in real life and in figuratively. Oh my days.
You fire off your Jenny the crossbow, and as it does, it's kind of like burrowing deeper into the wall that you can't quite get the shot in.
Okay,
Can I
this is just
Eldritch Blast
obnoxious.
this one?
Yeah, you can. Uh, 19 will hit. 13 points.
So
So
bad.
as you do, you fire off your Eldritch Blast as it's climbing onto the wall, and your Eldritch Blast makes the connection. And as it does, how do you want to do this?
It just gets cut in half. It falls to the floor, wriggling about. Until it
As it gets
stops.
cut in half, and then it goes onto the floor where it is then dead.
Okay. I think we now know that sound is where it comes down. And movement.
I
It
don't
is
know.
sin.
I think
Oh, do you
that's-
want
But
me
it
to
can
prove
come
that?
down on me.
Okay. How about you come closer? How about you step forward? And let's prove this theory. Huh? If you're
I
so
don't know how
confident in
that would
yourself.
help.
Okay, I want you to stand right here. He points to this part and just shoot a blast up in the air and make a sound for it.
I wonder will everything drop down?
Why? There's nothing to shoot at.
Just go towards the ceiling. Not just the ceiling to make a sound to prove my point. I
Well,
swear to
you could-
fuck if something drops in my head.
Why is she trying to prove your point? Could you be proving your point?
Well, she said that. Well, you both said it doesn't work, or like really you questioned it, and I'm like, yeah, it does work, but you don't believe me, so I'm trying to prove a point.
Yeah, you lie
Jack,
a
is
lot.
that petty? I don't lie. I just tell the truth all the time. What do you mean? What? Go on, Ensign. If you want to disprove my point,
Well, I'm not interested in disproving or proving it.
well, I am, because if we don't know where they are, they're gonna keep dropping on our heads. Unless you want to just
Okay, well,
brave
fire at.
the maze.
Move like
I'll
a-
fire at us. A stalactite right here. With Eldritch Blast.
So
And I spot dodge, ready for a dodge. As I see
you
her
fire
like,
off your
raise
Eldritch
her hand.
Blast. As you do, you hit a stalactite. Uh,
dodge.
this is an actual stalactite that breaks off.
Oh.
Actually, roll for damage for me.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Aren't I?
Okay, Ted. So it's an actual stalactite that breaks off. An actual one, not one that is a piercer. And make a dexterity saving throw. Jack.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro, that's it. I save it. I
Okay.
dodged and
So at that moment, you're like, yep, see it, and then and she fires up the Eldritch Blast, and as it turns out, it is not a piercer. It is just a normal stalactite that starts to fall down, and you're like, see, it's gonna happen, and you're like, wait a sec, that's a real one, and you get out of the way, and then as it kind of breaks down into rubble.
he points at Sin, ready for a comeback, but then he's just like, "Ah. You win. Fine. It's just- and that's it.
In
You just like,
that moment, as you point at Sin, you start to see one fall down on
towards her.
Sin, which is a piercer. As it falls, it misses, so it begins to fall down, and then at that moment you're like pointing, which Sin's like, wait, what? She looks up, manages to kind of like just slightly slide out of the way that it falls onto the floor in front of Sin.
Oh, look at that. I was right. Half right. sound does make stuff come down. Well, do
And-
what you do best and just kill it, I guess.
It gets to burrow into the wall.
No, wait. You shoot. Can I shoot it?
Up to
Or is
Sim.
it gone? No, but can I shoot it? Or my two?
It
too
gave
far
I
away?
started to smoke a ganji.
Does that work? Can I shoot it?
You try to shoot at it?
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot at it.
It's a bit hard because the wall's in the way, so it's barely covered.
Disadvantage.
No, not even
Okay.
like you can't
Oh.
really shoot because the wall's right there.
Okay. I guess Sam's just too
I'll just bring
no
from my
reacting to
blade.
it. Oh. Damn.
Yeah, 20 hits.
She's a man.
So you light up your blade as the green flame starts to emanate, and then you can flash at it as you deal 10 points of damage. It's still trying to climb onto the wall.
She's a man eater. It's fucking 30 degrees. Why? Why is it 30 degrees, man? She's a man eater.
No, I'll just keep going down.
Oh, well, it was a good smoke break. All right.
Good ganja. Good gadgets.
Good ganja, bro. Good ganja, bro. Nice. Oh, so now you're following me now, huh? Okay, you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm
What
not gonna go
happened?
by myself.
I
I'm pretty sure
thought.
you guys are wrong.
I like how everyone just followed me instead of.
As you begin to go down
Ah!
this path, you start to see that the stalactites kind of become less and less
Ew.
down towards
Okay.
this
Ew.
like tunnel area.
Ew.
Well, who's taking lead? Okay, Sid. Just following
All right,
Sid.
so we're looking for a philosopher's
Okay.
stone.
Do you know what it looks like?
And they're normally red rubies things, but he says it's his, so he might have changed the color. I don't know.
Hmm.
Looking for
All
a
right, I
gem.
wanna.
He didn't say
I
it is a
wanna-
philosopher's stone. He said it's his.
Philosopher's Stone, so it could be
Stone.
anything.
Yeah. of
So
course.
no one
It's his.
asked for a description of what it looked like.
It's a philosopher's stone. You don't know what philosopher's stone looks like?
Do you not hear the key word that the princess said? It's his Philosopher's Stone, which
I
means
know.
it could
I
pertain
won't
to him.
steal it. I promise I
That's-
won't steal it.
That is not what I mean, Todd. We keep it going. We keep such
What we mean is
I
it's
swear,
probably not a philosopher's stone. He's just
We just
equated
said
one
It's
for him.
his philosopher's stone.
I really want to enter a room full of gems, just full of gems that don't look like anything. Oh my god, please!
As you guys approach down, you guys can't quite hear it, but I'm just
Oh.
going to there for
Oh,
now.
don't
You guys
point
can't
out.
quite hear it, but Luna kind of can, where you hear a bit of a muffled noise off into the distance.
Oh.
So even though you're a bit more further back,
What's that sound?
What sound?
What sound?
I can hear some sound over there. Further down.
Over where?
you can make a
Further down?
perception check
What did it sound
to
like?
proper discern it.
Oh, go on then, let's get 20.
Mhm.
Why
Oh,
can't
That's
you
fine.
hear with your big ears, Sim?
True.
Okay.
That's true.
Try to hear it. It sounds like something's ingesting. Do you hear
So
me?
what was Luna say?
Do you hear me, Suki?
what
Luna?
you just said?
That it sounds like something is like ingesting, like eating.
Yeah.
Something,
Please tell us.
something eating
Please.
something. Something eating.
I remember
something.
last time.
Munching on something.
Like in a restaurant?
No, it's like crunching noises. Hmm.
How? His intelligence is
As you-
16. I don't get it.
Then peek
What
through.
was-
His wisdom's low.
You could
Oh,
see
right.
a lot of. You can see like these big creatures that the gang, like Sid and Jack, have actually encountered before. Thorn, you're a bit unfamiliar as these things have like, their mouths are like at the top of their bodies, but their body is very like hard and scaly, and at the top you can see their teeth as they seem to be munching on some kind of like a lot of like glowing rocks.
Oh. Oh
As
no.
you can see, they seem to be devouring quite a lot of like there seems to be all around in the cavern a
Mm-mm.
lot of like stones that glow that appear fairly
Oh, right.
crystal
Thank
like.
you. Thank you. Thank you for this so much. Oh wow! Look at all these
Oh
stones.
my gosh,
Hey!
guys, I get it now. It's not an actual philosopher's stone. It's like that for him.
He is deadpanning him with like the greatest of like
Damn.
deadpans could exist. You think, huh?
Yeah.
Ah,
So how are we gonna do this?
we're not doing anything of the sort. These things are dangerous. All right. It took a polymorphization of an owlbear. Wait, was it me? Wait, who did I polymorphize last time? Was it the owlbear or me? Someone got polymerized, and then we had to kill it through that. These are highly dangerous creatures. We cannot, under any circumstances, fight them. Do not go charging in that.
I hear you. I hear you. I see they have eyes
Don't.
and mouths.
Don't
I don't see noses or ears. Are these
think about it.
deaf creatures? Are they blind?
They react to vibration. So if you take a foot on that soil over there, they'll probably hear you.
Vibration.
Dawn, do
No one
not
has-
do this.
So no one has like silence or anything.
No. I'm a bard. We don't have silence in our spell list.
How about sleep?
We don't get taught. Or sleep either, I think. I don't really know. I was a really good study.
It has sleep.
I don't think sleep would be even enough for these creatures anyway.
That's true.
It's like 24 HP, right? 24 something like that to get it to sleep. Listen,
You
We should go back?
You have to roll 5d8.
But if we
They're
fly,
gonna throw
we
a
should be
fort.
good, right?
nobody has fly. You got fly? Aren't you a wizard? Aren't you? Wait, you're an artificer, right?
I'm alchemist.
Fly is a high level spell.
An alchemist.
Of course he hasn't got that.
Oh, right, of course. What am I thinking? All right. Well, I'm usually the idea guy, but I don't have ideas really. I want to get to my daughter. This means nothing to me. So,
Then what happens
Oh,
if
but
this
yeah,
is the
cure
way we have
myself.
to do to find your daughter?
well, I just realized I also need to cure myself as well for this disease before I die. So maybe I do have some stakes in this. Let's think. First of all, we don't know what it is because someone, a alchemical bro, didn't want to ask the guy about what it looks like. So I don't know. Should we go back and ask him?
Yeah, and we probably can ask for a potion of fly or something instead of being so rude about it.
You go do that.
I don't really want
I'm
to go
gonna
back
sit
to
here and
that
formulate a
room.
plan. Me neither.
Alright,
So the alchemical bro can go figure it
Why
out.
don't you just turn Lolo into a dinosaur and charge him in?
I'm slowly making my way back, bro. Will I encounter
Sin?
the hisses?
Only one way to find out.
We need to have a discussion between different approaches to certain scenarios. Because not everything needs to have a battering ram to a problem.
And some things do.
Yes, sometimes. This isn't one of them.
I suppose you could go in and try talking to him.
Has Thorn been talking to you too much or something?
In
Have you
that
ever heard
moment,
of Thorn too
Thorn,
much?
where you got up to, there will be one piercer that's going to try and come at you.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Damn it.
All of this just to go ask the question to come back.
So that is 14 points of damage.
That's not too bad.
As it falls down and begins to take a bite at you.
You know, I could have moved up and used message.
Oh yeah, the
And it's gonna.
Um,
Sorry,
bird.
just gonna move it.
I want that to be like actual like in-game dialogue. It just pops into your head. Like, oh, I can use Mitch actually.
As it begins to go up into the wall and begin to burrow.
I didn't get to chop at it.
You could try.
Yep, I tried to chop at it.
All right, make an attack roll.
I'm gonna go with my axe this time. See if I can deal some good damage.
Natural 20. Nice. So that is roll double the damage die. Add the modifier.
Just do it twice.
No, let's do it once. And then roll another d12.
1d12.
That is 16 points of damage. So you get out your axe quickly as it begins to scrum into the ground, and as you do, you successfully manage to chop into it. How do you want to do this?
It's just an expert clean chop from the old trusty. Years of trauma into this one swing.
Get out the chop, and then as it does, you successfully cut right into it as it is like cut in half, and it kind of squirms and dies.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna move on now. And if any of you want to avoid this, you stay on the ceiling.
Talk to the creatures. Oh,
All right. So before I do Thorn's bit, anything else that you guys are doing down there?
we can't do much, can we? Because we don't know what the Philosopher's Stone is.
Yeah.
Jack is trying to formulate a plan. Really, what does he see? Really, like, can I? So if I do like a high perception check, can I see everything what's in that room? Or,
Yeah, do a perception check then.
okay. Can I get? Okay, well, hold on. Can I get guidance, please?
Well, do you have to go down here? Or do you have to make like a
No.
stealth check as well?
No.
Yeah,
Not really.
I'll give you guidance.
What big high use the beam,
I'll
man,
pat
please?
you on the shoulder. Do some
Okay.
ninja signs. And grant you guidance.
Just science. Whoa, no darkness. What happened?
Oh, sorry. I was put on dynamic lighting, but
Oh.
I'll sort that
Nice.
out after.
Oh, there's no actual point. Luna.
Wait, I might roll that.
Yeah, you are
It's 12.
you are very much
Oh,
distracted by the creatures. You remember your PTSD dealing with them and how you dealt with them. You're very much focused on them and like trying to watch their movements.
He's like looking at Luna. Could you come here for a second, darling?
Why are you talking like that? Anyway. Yeah?
I just need you to look at the the scene on here. Can you please use your elfan eyes, elfish elfan? What
Do I
again?
get guidance?
Elephant.
Elephant eyes, please, since your blood's quite special.
Can I get guidance or do I have to do it normally?
Devil
Of course you can
oxen.
have guidance. Pat you on the shoulder and repeat what I done to
Oh wait, what's
Jack.
that mean?
Right, so you got guidance.
You ready?
Roll perception.
Oh.
You don't even need
What does he
guidance.
Wow!
That's 20.
Oh my gosh, why did I do things?
All right. So what you see, Luna, is the Zords, and around them you can kind of like see the crystals that they're kind of like eating at. They seem to very much be enjoying that meal. Nearby as well, you can see that like the darker areas of the floor into the cavern seem to be like mud, which looking at it and looking where they're placed seems to be quite thick, that moving through it would be pretty hard.
Is it a bit like quicksand?
Can you repeat the bit that like when my mom shouted? I can't hear that bit.
I don't know when your mum shouted. All right, I'll do the link. So most of the saws, they're mostly eating at the crystal. So you can see like the crystals nearby them that they're kind of munching on.
Right.
On the floor of the area is where the darker parts of the actual on the map that you're looking at. You recognize there seems to be like a thick like mud on the floor that you
Oh, the
know
brown bit?
kind of going
Like
into it,
this?
like going on it, it's going to be difficult to move through.
Alright, so we shouldn't walk on it then.
Wait, would it count as a non-Newtonian fluid? A bit like
Is it what?
quicksand.
Like quicksand.
A non-Newtonian fluid, like quicksand.
Like
That's a new word.
from what Luna can tell, it doesn't look like it will sink you, just that it will be hard to move through.
It's sticky.
If only we had Ark,
wouldn't
we
be
had
like
the literal
facing it.
rune for
So
this.
it's a bit like a liquid.
Oh, wait, Atlas
I
not
could walk on
here.
it, right?
He have ice, right? Then.
Who?
Ice.
No, Ark had this rune where you can walk on non-terrain. Like you could walk over difficult terrain, but he's
Oh.
gone. He took the damn rune, left.
Well, I've got that ring
Ah.
of water walking that lets me walk on liquids. I was hoping it was going to be a
Oh.
non-Newtonian fluid.
Oh, but
Oh,
Just-
you were that specific.
but it's muddy.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
not like liquidy enough for you to use your ring of water walking.
Damn.
well,
God damn.
Jack's just gonna start thinking about it. So he's trying to think of a plan.
In that moment, while Jack is thinking, Thorn, you come back, you see the alchemist, he's kind of like at the table, and then he kind of sees
right
you, he
back.
turns around, he bumps into the table, and he's like, "Oh, you startled me there, Mr. Thorn, the alchemist."
Yeah, we left in kind of a hurry, and I forgot to ask a few questions about your philosopher's stone. It's not actually a philosopher's stone, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you. It's like my philosopher's stone, a very important stone for me, the alchemist.
Oh, okay. You see how I got confused there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Anyway, we found this like little opening in the cave just south from here, but there are these giant monsters that we don't think we can beat. Do you expect us to get one of any of those gems? Are you looking for a specific gem?
A very specific gem. It's kind of got like a green glow to it.
That's
A
so
glowing
fake.
green gem. And it's guarded by 3 giant monsters.
I don't know if it's guarded by 3 giant monsters. It's not really supposed to be guarded by monsters. But if monsters have it, then, you can probably try to kill them or out of their stomach. Maybe wait for
Okay.
them to poop it out. You know, it's very, it's non-digestible that way.
Okay, but it's not in a room where there's a bunch of gems and those monsters are feeding on those gems.
I mean, that's probably a good place to start. There's quite a lot of gems if they're feeding on it, right? Like I said, you could probably try to wait for them to poop it out.
No, we might be in the wrong place. That's what I'm trying to
Wait,
get down
that-
to.
Is there any way to detect it?
You
think
don't
it's
hear this
useful.
conversation, Luna.
Oh. Right.
I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, like what was your instructions to go to the place to find the gem again?
I just have a feeling it is a bit further south down from here.
There's 2
Oh.
pathways.
So you don't really know where. It's just further down south.
Yes, exactly. I can kind of sense it, and I sent it down south.
If you can
The
sense
issue
it,
is
bring him
that
along.
there's 2 paths down south. It's like a
Yes.
fork in the road.
Yes, I could see how that could cause problems. It's, I think it's a bit further south, further down.
Oh my god, kill him.
I think I know what it's like when Jack talks to me. You Do you happen to
sorry.
have anything that like silences? Like a field of silence. That would be really useful if we're gonna get
Oh,
any gem back to you at this point.
Um, I don't really have a way to like. Do you mean like silence, like to stop you from excreting yourself, like pooping,
No,
or
no,
like
just
or like
like stop
peeing?
the noise
exactly.
around.
Um,
Oh
I
my god. Just
I suppose I have something like that where it kind of like blocks your hearing, and then you only hear silence, something like that.
he could be your father.
I think Jack might like that actually, but no, that wasn't. What I was looking. All right, okay, cool. Invisibility potion. I can work with that.
Invisibility. Uh, well, not kind of my speciality.
No,
My goodness.
Yeah, I don't really do like I mostly do kind of like a recovery potion. So that's
Oh,
just why I would like the gym.
and it's not just any gem in the room south from here. It's a green glowing gem.
It's a
so
green
vague.
glowing gem. It's is further south. I just want to hope no one else is taking it for themselves.
It's gonna be a fun conversation between me and Thorn.
I'm gonna have to go back through the stalactites. Do you have anything for that? At least any tips, at the very least.
What I generally do when I walk through other stalactites is I try to walk on my tippy toes, very stealth-like.
Ooh, stealth
Right.
checks. Let's go.
I'll try to do that. Thanks, the alchemist. See you back here in just a sec. Proceeding
Good luck with your search.
proceeding forward
my
from this
God.
point, I start walking on my tippy toes.
Make a stealth check.
Stealth check, I guess.
Be with disadvantage, right? He's wearing heavy armor, isn't he?
Oh yes, you are. Yeah, disadvantage.
Why are you a hater, Sam?
Because I would have to roll with disadvantage too.
Together. Oi! Didn't go nowhere with that. That's
So-
new, actually. I didn't see that heavy armor.
does that always do that? Like if you wear a heavy
Yes.
armor, it just automatically gives you disadvantage.
Let me.
That's new to me.
Yeah, because I don't know why it would
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
heavy
it's
armor.
also. Yeah, it's also.
Yeah.
Go back.
Wow.
That's sick. Cool. Thank you.
That's sick.
for showing us
All right. So you're trying to sneak on by. You're on your tippy toes, but you are rattling your armor. It's making sound. It's like clink, clink, clink,
I'm
clink.
quiet right now. I am an invisible shadow. None of these creatures can hear me whatsoever.
He just
I'm
drops in his
just
head.
sneaking past. I'm gonna sneak up on these guys. They won't even see me.
And as that happens, one of them plops down as it's gonna try to bite at you. That was a natural 20 I just rolled.
Oh god.
Oh my days.
I think
Flipping hell, man.
I think I was scuffed. I like
Please tell me you're not dead or down.
I'm swinging
Nice
at
fine.
it. I'm swinging at it so hard.
Okay, well, I rolled pretty low, so let's see. That is
20 damage. It's quite low, you know.
Well,
it's gonna be 12 points of damage.
That's low to you.
Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say
I mean-
that.
Low
That's low to you?
for what is supposed to be double damage.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay. Maybe we
Like
spoke
not
too
double
soon.
damage, but double the dice. Like
Oh yeah. We spoke too soon. It's fine. Wait, but what's the range for it? For the
Could have been like 36. It was
yeah, you know what? We spoke too soon. That's quite low. Yeah, we
66. So
yeah, we don't do that anymore. Cool. Good luck.
so it's gonna be 12 points of damage as it plops down to the ground, and you see it as it then begins to go towards a wall. And
I
it starts
swing
to
at it.
move. You take a swing. Make an attack roll.
With advantage because I'm angry, or
Not disadvantage. You just make it a roll. Then
Nice.
you
You
hit.
hit it.
8 points of damage. So you swing at it as you kind of like cut it out with your axe. It's still kind of like squirming. You like cut off a bit off the tail part as it squirms and it starts to burrow into the wall.
Oh, is that
I
not
thought
the one
we
I
had-
understood?
an agreement. I was gonna walk forward. Oh gosh. Hey
At that moment,
guys.
you guys then see Thorn as you guys are discussing your plans. Thorn then comes by behind you.
What happened to you?
So
Oh, I just wanted to speak to the alchemist. He said that he doesn't know where it is. It's a glowing green rock, and he has nothing to help us with this situation.
Damn.
So we can
Right.
explore
He's
the
just,
other south area to see if
he's
there's,
staring at Jack.
you
I
know,
don't
maybe.
have
Alright.
used anything to detect it.
He's
just
okay.
looking
So
for a
Jack's
green
gonna
glowing rock.
do something. You know that Rudy has on his arm that tells him if it's good or bad. Whatever, like the future or whatever. Can you like look at the future and shit? He's gonna use this because this is quite important to him. He has to, get healthy. So I'm thinking he would use it, even though it's a quite limited resource. So if I was to like try to find out where the green gem is for a good like thing, would that work in this scenario?
I just need to read it real quick. That'll be a sec.
Yeah. It's been a while since I used it. I used it once just to see how it worked. No, I offer to have only one more left. Augury rune.
Look at I.
So you had it this the whole time?
It's limited thorn. It's not a resource I can keep spamming. Oh wait, shit! It's
One
fucking
lottery ticket.
yeah. I use it wisely, like in these
One lottery
scenarios.
ticket.
Do
And
you
we're
remember
good.
what was the name of it again? Of the rune?
Augury, the augury rune.
No, that was the name of the
Augury?
spell.
Oh, you gave it to me, but then it's been removed from my deck. Oh, no,
Deck.
the spell. Wait, what do you mean the rune? Oh, the rune itself. I don't know. I don't think you gave me the name of the rune.
Oh, did I not? Which one was it? It's this one.
Oh, so it's Sephiroth glowing on my arm. Forgot about him. So I forgot about him.
The
He has to be glowing now.
the rune is not glowing.
He should be dead. He shouldn't be flipping not glowing on my arm.
Uh,
This is best life, man.
Listen, okay, I didn't know Rel would punish me this badly. I thought it was quite clever. It's in character for him to do like these like shady ass tricks.
it is. Oh wait, is it this one?
Actually I don't know. How many runes do you have? That you haven't found yet? Are there more runes to
Yeah,
find?
yeah, I found it. It was the Kazme, the Enkazme rune.
Casmate. Okay, I'm tapping
So
Casmate.
you need to you're going to use it.
Would it work in this scenario? Like, would it be able to find out where it would be? In Casmate.
No.
No. Right? Because it says,
Yeah,
can I
it
put
won't
it in
tell
chat?
you where it is.
It says, wait, can I put it in chat? Because I want to read it. I wanna-
It's
Use
Orgray,
marbles.
right? Which is a second level spell.
Just all great.
Yeah, second level divination, which basically means I can.
It'd be like, is going into
Well,
this
for good
room
results.
a good or bad idea? And it will tell you if it's good or bad.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it really tells you.
It's a shit spell.
specifically where it is.
I mean,
Okay,
we
but
can still
I can.
ask it if
Yeah,
it's in
good
this
idea to
area.
get. Okay, so what would that work in then? If that's the
Wait,
case,
so what are
I'm
you
looking for.
asking?
Basically, I want to know if it's actually good. Well, not know where it is, but see if it's actually like a good, like a little radar detector, you know, to see there, like a good idea. Not specifically, but just know it's actually in a general good area.
So
Like,
are
if
you
I was
checking
like-
if the area that you guys are in is that good for
Good
you?
idea to be, yeah, for me. I'm hoping it's based on what I want to, rather than just being a vague good idea. Like saying, oh, it's a good idea to get some experience with it.
But
It's more of a
shouldn't it be
want.
no, but shouldn't it be more specific? Like, I'm going to search this area for the gem, and I'll find it here, or something like that.
That's what I'm thinking, because it gives me I can get I think 3 results. I can get good results, bad results, or for both good and bad results. Nothing for
Oh,
results.
nice.
It doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
so just give me
so-
good results. Should
so-
work, right?
So it should be
Yeah,
like,
but even if it says good results, it doesn't mean that stone's in there.
It
We
has
may
to.
just
Because
get
that's why.
something else good. Not necessarily.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So it doesn't pertain to what I want. Then it's just a vague. Oh my gosh. Just say you suck with your runes, you know.
I don't think she's the
Fine.
one that knows.
I probably had a star. No, but she speaks to me, so it should be Jasira, right? I would have had a star trying to make Jasira talk to me. So that wouldn't work. You guys think it wouldn't work in that scenario?
I still
Because
think
I've only got
so.
two.
So,
I've-
two.
You could,
Yeah,
because I don't know.
I've only got 2 chances.
I mean, it's a limited resource, but like, I don't know if it's a super useful thing you have to protect too tough.
True. Because it's kind of crap. I remember last time I'm doing it, it just gave me the most vaguest idea. Like, yeah, you survive or something like that. You know, I'll do it just to see what actually happens. I'm gonna do some quick sick channeling. So I check out my cards. My those cards I had, or the first playthrough I had.
So the
For the
room
calls.
begins to glow as you start to channel the
Yeah.
energy through the card. As you do, first you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Are you sure?
What did I get? 17. Okay, it's cool, man. It's fine. Oh, 7, yeah, saving throw. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I got 17, it's fine.
You'll manage to surpass the detriments of the rune. That in this moment
Oh,
you begin
Tetris.
to channel it through the card, and as such, you begin to deal out. How many cards do you deal out?
No, I get like, what, 4 results?
Yeah.
So yeah, four cards, I guess, right? Just to see which one glows and which one doesn't.
So 4 cards you deal out, and you flip them out, and you say that this is in response is going down south. A good idea.
Oh my
So-
I'll
god.
make it more specific than that.
Please, yeah, can I make it more?
All right, what
It's
is
this
it
area I'm in.
you are asking?
Like,
Is this area
I'm
you're in?
asking a good idea to go in for
Would it be
what
like,
I'm looking for.
yeah, something like
For what I want. Yeah, for what I want. The gem. Is it a good idea to come down here?
So you flip over the card. You see the results. That is both good and bad onto the card. The depiction of like an angel and a devil.
Are they fighting? Okay, so that was useless.
You're telling me.
Well, if it's good, that means
It
that it
means-
has to be here, right? They can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
So the bad could be that it's difficult.
We
to
die.
get.
We die going in there.
Yeah. We could die going in there, but we could probably get what we want in there as well.
Is it
It's not up to you
definitely
guys.
in
You
there?
try and distract them.
It's not definitely in
try and
there. We
distract
just know. Yeah, vibrations, right? Like last time.
Or a rock.
So
Well,
if you
the
want to use
guys, I'm
distraction,
I
thinking
ask something though.
we can make an illusion of the tastiest looking rock that it eats.
they have
And maybe
eyes,
I'll
but
play
they
them.
normally function off of vibrations. Like they're not that long-sighted.
Am I?
I think. I'm pretty sure there's not. Because remember last time we were like going around, sneaking around, they couldn't still see us like for a long time until you and Luna started to just go too close.
Wait, I've
They-
got a
Well, no,
question
because
though.
Found
we're
out.
sleeping.
Does the
What's the
one,
question?
Does the one can't detect the stone, right?
We don't know if it's magical or not. You can try.
Should I try first?
There's always a try. I think yours like is yours all limited or is it like you can just keep doing it and doing it?
There's charges, but I only used one, I think.
You can recharge
Then-
yours every long rest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Then yeah, you can do it. See if it's magical or not. But then that
every
might
long
just
rest,
be.
I think it's like after. Oh, no,
Is it,
that one.
is it long rest?
Don't you
or
roll
short
like
rest?
a dice?
It is. You have to roll, so you have to roll 1d3.
Wow.
1d3?
But you only used the one, so it will be back to 3.
You'll get it back.
Oh wait. Oh. Wait, I don't have the dice on there. So do I have to type it?
Yeah, you'll have to type it. I don't think I can make it
Hmm.
where you can.
Is it
Do a roll
slash
from there.
roll?
Yeah.
And you said 1d3, right?
Hmm.
God damn it.
Two is fine.
No, you get 2. You get a charge back, so you have 3 charges of it.
Can I use it?
Can if you want.
Do I have to roll? Oh, can I just use it?
And you just use it. So are you using it now?
Yeah, so does that mean... How many charges do I have? Is it 3 in total?
Yeah. So now you've lost a charge, so it's back down to 2.
Alright.
As you use your wand, you begin to kind of like poke at it at the area. Nothing about the wand changes in terms of like try to see anything in the area as magical.
So nothing magical.
I mean, Thorn, since you're such a alchemical badass, are these stones normally magical or not? I should probably ask the question before she did that.
Should I do a knowledge check for that roll?
In terms of
Should
what,
know, right?
what knowing the Philosopher's Stone is magical.
Knowing if what was your question, Jack? Sorry, repeat it.
Basically, like the stone that he wants is it normally magical? Like, are they normally magical? Just gems.
Yeah. Because I can't detect anything.
Would I know that?
Yeah?
I don't think he would, because it's his for stone, wouldn't it?
Wait, but...
Damn it, Thorn!
Well,
Get
If
one
it's
job!
a
You would
shiny
probably know what the
lucky
Philosopher's Stone is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
whether
not
that's
his
magical.
specifically.
Yeah.
Can you tell me? Okay, just curiosity's sake, is it mostly magical for the stone, or is it not? Just a stone.
The Philosopher's Stone itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In general.
In general, I don't know how that helps in this situation.
Just humor me, Thorn.
Why do I have
Because
to
we
humor
might can
you?
detect it, right? If it's magical.
I mean, it is magical because it's a rare like substance that can transmute base metals.
So there's
And
no
cure
point going
diseases.
here then. If it's magical.
But that's alchemical. It doesn't necessarily mean it's magical. It's when the alchemy comes together where it becomes magical.
Maybe we should drag that guy here.
Because you can. Well, we don't know, but from what he told him, you can sense it, right?
Well, he will know it's his stone close by, isn't it?
Should have asked him to point in the direction where he could sense it.
Yeah. But
I mean, I
Thorn
asked
wasn't
him,
thinking that.
he said he didn't.
Oh.
Well, I have an idea. We could fight these things.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Where was
I'm not telling us to go straight in there to start fighting. We could draw them
Here's my
to
plan.
us and fight them here.
So you want to draw these things to us, these three creatures that we barely
Yeah,
like
and we
combat
take them
last
down
time.
one at a time.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Well, if you guys want to do that, be my guest. But I am.
Me and Fawn
So-
can take the front line.
Oh wait,
Someone's
we
walking
can
away.
even
You two take the rear.
we can prep this as well. I still have my LSD potion. We can go to rock in it, throw the rock and see if it eats it.
Have we checked the other side?
No. But we probably should. This is what I'm thinking.
All right, we can check the other side
think
if you
we could
guys want
take
to
'em.
keep. I think we can take them too, Luna. Sorry, Sin.
We can come back though.
Okay, you guys can do that. I'm gonna go check the other side just in case.
Well, you're gonna go by
Alright,
yourself.
we'll check the other case. We'll check the other side first,
You shouldn't
and then
go
we'll
by
come back here if we
yourself.
don't find the stone.
What if them booger fall
I wanna
down?
22. I'm a stealth in this. Boop. Do I?
Yeah, I'm
Do I
gonna
stealth it?
cast guidance on myself, then stealth as well.
Okay. So
I'm
are you all
also
going
gonna
back up?
stealth.
Okay.
I'm also gonna stealth
Come on.
super sneaky. Nice.
I got 12.
Plunk, 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 plunk.
I 12's enough.
No, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, but are you gonna stealth or are you not gonna stealth or?
Oh wait, I am. I can roll, right?
In that moment where Thorn is,
Dead
Uh,
end.
No, I only got 12. No.
one of the
Same as me.
creatures
Wait for me.
goes to drop down at you, Thorn.
You.
This is as it falls and it is right in front and it begins to just start going into the wall and start climbing up. And another one will try to fall onto you, Luna.
No, go away. Go away.
That is 14 to hit.
No,
The
don't.
14 hit.
Misses.
No.
So it falls down, and as you kind of hear it fall, you manage to dodge out of the way as it plops itself down.
You, go away.
Can I prepare an action?
And then it
To-
begins to go towards a wall.
Can I prepare an action that anytime one's about to like fall on top of me, I bats at it with my axe?
So you can't ready an action.
We need a metal umbrella. That's what we need.
Can
Right,
I
cool.
ready a dodge to increase my AC?
You can ready a dodge.
All right.
I'll do that.
Go forward with trepidation.
As
It's a
Jack
dead end.
said, you guys just see a wall.
All right,
Why
turn
didn't you
around.
say something, Jet?
I did. You guys didn't hear me. You're too busy getting caught by your really shitty stealth skills.
You end up seeing a path that leads down towards this way.
What's the ceiling saying? Like, is it the same? Is it reducing the?
There don't seem to be any stalactites as you kind of go through down this sort of tunnel area.
So Jack stops and then starts to say that he said south, right?
Yeah, well, this is still south from him.
But he said deeper south. This is going southeast.
Isn't there a path down this way?
So dead end. Is it? I don't know. What do we?
I'll tell you
Is
if
that?
it's a dead end or not as soon as the
Yes, I
DM
mean,
confirms it.
you are just seeing a wolf.
Yeah, I knew it. I don't even get it or not.
Well,
And
I
Oh,
think we
okay.
can take those monsters.
dead end here as well.
So
Nope,
far,
it's a
you're just
pathway.
seeing a tunnel that is opening up, like
Dead end.
leading
A dead
down.
end.
Dead end. Oh. South, kind of south. So it's still southeast. Alright, he's gonna wait here patiently. He stops in his tracks.
Hey, there's a
Nice.
little girl down
Jack,
here.
stop being lazy.
I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just stating the facts. It's south.
There's an ugly little girl down here, Jack.
Ew.
Yeah. Cool. Go save her.
It might be your daughter.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna kill you one day.
I go further into the inky blackness.
As you go further to the inky blackness, you
I'm gonna
enter this cave where, uh, like, at the moment you start to see more stalagmites, kind of above, like, onto the ceiling, some of which have broken off. As the cavern then extends, as you can see it reach the far end of the north, reaching all the way at the very end is nothing but a tunnel filled with a bunch of stalactites, as well as also leading down towards the south. The floor,
Yeah.
looking at the bottom, you start to then notice how uneven it is, as you can see broken up bits of armor and even some bone sort of across the floors.
Am I seeing any glowing gems?
No glowing gems in sight.
Damn.
Can I do an
No, I
ultra
doubt you'd be seeing
instinct
much anyway.
perception check?
Can you do a what, sorry?
Can I do an ultra instinct perception check?
What
You can do
instinct?
a perception check.
All right, let's do a perception check.
Right.
It's gonna be a nat 40, guys.
Whoa. Nice 40. So as you look around, you just noticed how long the cavern is, as you can see it extend far up into the north and far down into the south. Like everything you can see is nothing but like stalagmites above.
I think these are where the big boys stalagmites are. Yeah. Do we risk this one, or do we risk the monsters in the other room?
I say the monsters. Because then we can take them on one at a time.
That's true. What about you,
I don't know if Jack's
Lu-
brave enough.
Luna? What do you think?
She's on that again.
Luna,
Coming.
You just kind of see Luna spacing out.
It's just like
Yeah, I enjoy the gander as much as the next guy, but I feel like you're taking it a bit too far.
I'm not doing anything.
exactly. Just spacing out.
We
What's
know.
going on? What do you think,
do you
Luna?
think we should fight those monsters, Luna?
What is the chances,
Do we-
though?
If we go further in the cave, we have to deal with
Wait,
what
where's
looks like
Jack?
bigger.
Where's Jack?
Oh,
Oh my
he's
gosh.
dead.
Jack's
you
being
got-
lazy.
Rely on me too much.
He died.
He needs to go in front.
Okay.
That actually
she's not
wants
making
to be dead.
choices.
But how?
All right, Mr. Owlbear, what do you think?
Oh, leave me alone.
as Nono just kind of like turns his head and tilts.
Do you think we should go to the monsters, or to? Hey, wait. Can Nono smell the alchemist?
Yeah.
Is there any faint scent of the alchemist leading further into this tunnel?
Probably not.
Nano just looks at you confused, and then he starts to sniff at your bag.
Food.
Okay, I'll give you food if you tell me if there's any faint sense of like the alchemist or a gem in this direction. No.
I just start sniffing the ground as he in a circle, and then he sits.
Does
Well,
that mean no, Luna?
I guess he just smell it around you. Hey, no. Take a good sniff of this scent, okay? Tell me, like, which direction can you smell this scent?
What scent?
What's scent?
Or where,
Yeah, what scent?
wherever, like, alchemist.
Whatever, guys.
I don't even think Nono smelt the alchemist.
You would need to have something of his to smell it. You haven't got anything from him.
Yeah, Nano just kind of starts smelling the ground, and then just kind of goes around in a circle as he sits.
Okay, I mean, no, then. No. Damn.
Do you think we could beat those monsters there, Luna?
How many are there, though?
There's 3, but we can block them off in the tunnel
3.
and fight 'em one at a time.
I guess. Who's going at the front door? I can't go at front.
Me and Fawn will be
I
up
will
front.
go up front.
Why? Yeah, I'm gonna get my arrow ready then. Is Jack coming, or is he gonna stay over there?
Well, he's a
Hey,
bit of a
Jack.
coward, so he may
You're
not
wrong. We're
come.
going back to the monsters to go kill them. Let's go.
Okay.
Run away, Fawn.
as you guys
Stealth again.
are
Okay,
going
so I
through,
do-
and you guys
stealth.
do a stealth, you're all gonna get hit by one.
No, I'm not.
Or try to get hit by one. So it doesn't hit Thorn.
What the fuck?
Does hit you, Luna.
I knew it.
Doesn't hit Sin.
Nice.
Doesn't hit Jack. Doesn't hit No.
Anything.
What the frick? Why me?
So, as you guys are going
Pickle and
through,
mushroom.
try to get through as you pretty much just briskly walk past. Luna, you feel one kind of come down as it bites at you. You're gonna take 10 points of damage.
What frick?
But I'll say that you guys made it through from that.
I did 18 stealth, so I'm gonna keep just doing it.
yeah, too late.
I'm so fucking unlucky.
then too late.
Yeah, because it was all going. I'll say you all made it, but you guys called your stealth check. No, you called it late.
I'm too late.
Yeah, cool. But I'm,
Too
like now, I
late
mean, like right now. I'm
Oh,
doing-
okay.
Yeah.
Can
so
I
I'm
heal
gonna do
myself? Because,
Um,
like,
healing surge.
I think here
I-
a good place, Fawn.
Are you gonna use your healing surge?
well, I'm gonna have to because, like,
What's your HP? Come with that low.
it's not low, but just in case because it's gone down to a 42.
Damn, what the hell?
I keep healing myself because I'm always like getting like random.
Well, you should have
fucking
been. You should have been full from the long
The
rest,
rest.
right?
There's no
Well,
way
that
you got that
does
much damage.
right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you should have been at. You should be at 64.
I don't know because like you said you updated my thing because I didn't touch
No,
it.
I just update your XP. I don't touch your health.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
So you're
press the
54.
long rest button.
you have
And
your
then
spell
what was
slots
him?
back.
The hell? I didn't know that. There's actual long rest button dedicated for that. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Give
well-
me back.
I'm gonna leave it to the dragons to solve this plan.
No, you're helping too, Joe.
You're going in
No,
front
I am
of
helping.
me. You're going in front of me.
I'm not going in front of you.
No,
I'm
you're
just
going
gonna.
side by side.
How about I just do this? So, what's your genius idea, Sin? Since you're the leader of the dragons.
Look, me and Fawn take the front line here, and you guys behind take up the rear, right behind us, along here.
I say we lure the first one in with my LSD. I can throw it, and I'm guessing it doesn't really differentiate. If I throw it at a rock that's eating, it probably just eats it, right?
You don't know that.
Just throw it in his mouth.
Jack
Ooh,
kind of
that'll be-
stretches and then he makes a comment.
Can I try to like lop it into its mouth directly?
You could try, but I'm gonna say you have disadvantage
Why do I have disadvantage?
because it's currently away, facing you guys, eating.
He looks at
Can I
Sin
use
and-
Mage Hand to put? Can I use Mage Hand to put the potion in its mouth?
You can try.
and he says, "I hope you know how to deal with the borrowing." And that's what he says. That's all he says. Oh,
forgot about that.
does she do it anyways? He just stretches his arms like, "I hope you know how to deal with the borrowing, Sin."
The borrowing? What are you doing?
Hmm.
You're gonna find out.
Yeah, it can
Says,
burrow it through
back again.
the ground.
Okay, but if we drug this one first, I think it should be good.
He goes back again. Each time they say something, like he goes back each time.
Where are you going?
Because I'm thinking of a different idea. I think I don't know. See what happens.
Where are you going?
You know, a good thing to try out.
What?
Then go nowhere. Aren't you gonna help out? I'm trying to, like, what is this? Hold on.
We're surrounded by
What's that
cowards.
pathway I'm seeing?
I'm not running away. I'm
Like, what's down here?
I'm watching you. Where you going? Are you not
I
doing that?
am trying to survive.
From what? Nothing happened
What's
yet.
that? From what? From. Well, if nothing's happened, why are you coming towards me? I'm just chilling, you know?
Because I'm dragging
Get a
you
good
back.
angle.
I'm dragging you back. What
Wait.
if you walk off and then we have to find you? How are we gonna find you? If
I'll always
you...
be right behind you guys. Don't worry.
No, you come
I'm
back.
right behind you, as
You
always.
come back. No, go.
I'm not walking
Go
off.
back.
I'm right here.
No, growls grrr, as it like starts tugging at your spider leg.
Is this
Oh,
how
okay.
you
That's
last
fine.
time, Jack?
You didn't come back. You can't wander off by yourself.
Is this how it happened last time as well, Jack?
Well,
No, kind of
oh,
drags you.
No. Last time,
lost this
they
football.
triggered the fight. These two.
No, I mean when you abandoned your daughter. Was this how it went?
Oh. First of all, not abandoning. Second of all, no. If you want the full story, have to buy my book. 200 gold pieces, which you can't
Yeah.
afford. Do you have really crap?
All right, I'm gonna go make some noise and call these
What's
monsters.
for here? Was that wall? There's a wall.
There's a wall, yeah.
Get in position, guys.
Go
I-
ahead. I'll be right here behind you.
I hand Luna the LSD potion, one of the LAC potions.
Well, Luna's behind, like very far
Oh,
behind.
sorry, not Luna, Sin.
Okay.
I'm sending here
Okay,
to get ready.
I'll use Mage
Let's see
Hand
what's
to,
possible.
Yes, I'm gonna get
to carry the potion.
So, as you begin to use Mage Hand, carry the potion, they then take notice as you try to drop into the mouth. But as they notice it, they get out of the way as they begin to turn around.
I
Right.
quickly run back into position.
This one, sorry, not this one, sorry. This one begins to burrow underground as it appears.
Look at that. Wow. Do I? Ah. Well, you suck.
As you feel the vibrations through the cavern while the other one comes close. And we will have to continue this encounter
You
next
specifically did that.
time.
You deliberately did that because, oh my god.